Welcome to our Modest Guild, where we're playing for 2 weeks in a row.
Whoa.
Yay!
How special.
The sky is falling.
Quick thing to say, after tonight's session, we'll be taking a break for a little bit, and we'll be coming back on January 11th. So, we might have culture build in between somewhere. We'll have to see, but we'll definitely be back on the 11th at least. So, all right, who wants to tell me what happened last time on our Modest Guild?
Well,
all right. Last time on our Modest Guild, someone's playing a video in the background. It sounds like.
yeah, someone doesn't have the stream muted.
Okay. Gotcha. Big first things first for last session. We were on our way off to meet our good pal/contact we haven't met yet, Igden, and a slap bet was initiated and completed with the question of, is Igden's middle name Tinkles? Sadly, or
Felt like a
not
Tinkles.
sadly, depending. His name was not Tinkles. His middle name was not Tinkles. Therefore, Cal has won the slap bet. 3 slaps anytime for the near future. Officiated, stamped. It is on the table now. Looking forward to that. We make our way to actually meet Igden, not Tinkles, in the experimental district.
You gotta
And
rub it in, don't you, Will?
I really got it, I'm sorry. I am the slap bet officiator. And he basically gives us the rundown of what exactly would happen if we take off these fancy, nice, shiny bracers we got here. And basically,
Death.
it all ends in death. So
Yeah.
we shouldn't do that. He also kind of tells us of how long it will take us to get to from here to the tunnel he has dug into the Underdark, as well as the timeline of how long it would take to get from here in the Underdark to Base Mountain in the Underdark, which is about a month and a half. So that's definitely a kind of a longer trip. So that's kind of the last thing we're doing. So we tell him, hey, we're going to go check out this thing that we have to do. Hiquan's temple, or the temple ruins Hiquan was studying. We say, here's some gold. We shove a lot of gold in his face and say, get us supplies, rations, things you'll need. See you in a little bit. We're coming back in, I think it was like 2 weeks or something like that. And then we'd head off to the... meanwhile, on the last day before travel, before our carriage and beasts of burden arrive, Oliphius, with a little bit of help from Grandpa, finished construction on Mr. Calzarel's very special sword, Svantoff, or the Heaven's Fang.
For pictures of that, check out our Twitter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will, for making that
Yeah.
sick-ass picture.
Of course.
Yeah,
There's
new
a lot of-
artist to the group.
No. But it was a lot of fun to make. Took way too long, but it was a lot of fun. He tested it out on a table, cut the table in half like a
Oliphius
lightsaber.
tested it out on a table.
Oh yeah, Oliphius.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
an
right.
important distinction.
Yep.
Before everybody's like, Cal, no, it was Oliphius.
Yeah. Which I was able to fix.
He was
up
just so excited.
But yeah, so that is currently hidden away a little bit since Brassington is all about no fun. But Cal's very excited to bring that boy out. We have our last rest before the day of travel. Mihi has a spook night where she goes into either her mind goes in or her entire self goes in. I'm not sure if that was specifically clarified, but makes it to what is known as the Accursed Archive.
Didn't Grim say she just disappeared?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
then
think she
actually-
physically went into it.
I have that in my notes.
Okay, cool.
I
So,
was
yeah.
too busy sleeping
Not having
peacefully
having spooky night.
to notice.
Being angry at not having spooky
Yep.
dreams.
Oh, I just pulled this card of spooky dreams, so that's
Whoa.
really fitting.
During the same night, Grandpa also has not spooky dreams, but sad dreams, and has some visions from his past and a message from his god Malduin. and yeah, that got him real good.
You forgot something.
What?
The fact that Oliphius and
Aha!
Oh, that's
Oliphius
the
and
next-
Gabrielle spend some time together,
Yeah, that was
We
the
need
next.
to
up.
spend a lot more
Wasn't it the
time
next
together,
day?
apparently.
and
That was the next day, wasn't it? Or was it the
No, that was the
same
night.
day?
That was when you guys were off.
Oh, when we were
like-
working. Yeah, when we were working on the sword. Yeah, so that was the next thing I was getting to. But if you would like to take it, Ethan, go ahead.
You can do it. This is your job.
No,
Cool.
fine.
This is your job. Do your job, Will.
It's
Yeah,
on the
Oliphius-
watch bill, lore keeper.
Yeah. Oliphius and Caphrael work on Caphrael's scythe, the enchanting for it, trying to figure out what she wants exactly to be put on it. She describes basically, in effect, mind spike, getting your brain horribly shocked with a kind of energy that makes it feel like you have the worst migraine in the world. And this is personified by Oliphius asking a little bit more about her patron. And she's like, oh, well, maybe we can ask him. Let's find out. And holy shit, it worked. She was able to be like, hey, patron, how you doing? And he was like, hey, yo, Caphrael, I'm here now.
Where you at?
And Caphrael being sort of stunned at the fact that this connection actually worked two ways rather than one way. She and Oliphius were able to ask it some questions it answered.
That's very generous of you. Oliphius managed to ask him.
You know, I like to include you too.
But I was like, thanks for showing up. And Oliphius was like, now I have a lot of questions.
Oliphius is like, I have a book, and I need you to fill it with the things I ask. So we do learn that her patron has a name, in fact. It is the Madness in the Churning Heights. And it knows of the name of the being that has been following Caphrael for a little while. We haven't seen it since the travel
We
to,
haven't
unless I
seen
missed.
it, but Caphrael
We've
has
never seen
Yeah,
it.
she saw it when we were on the carriage on the way to.
And when she had the dream that it pertained to
yeah,
her
and-
patron, where she specifically
Yep.
said, fuck all those people, especially that
Yeah.
Tiffany.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not
so
mad at all.
Its name is the Creeping Horror in Death. So that is that. That's kind of the bulk of the information. Also, for the Caphrael scythe, we need the brain of a mind flayer.
Good thing
Yeah,
we're
it'll
going
be
to the
fine.
Underdark.
Good thing we're going to the Underdark, and
Yeah, I'm
Mind
excited.
flayers aren't bad,
Are
right?
You guys excited? It's
right?
gonna be
As long
I'm
as they
excited
don't
to
have
go.
lightning resistance, I think we're fine.
And that, yes, that's kind of where we ended. Our carriage and steed should have arrived in town by the time we wake up in the morning.
Yeah, Grandpa wakes up, tears streaming down his face.
Yeah. Good thing he has an apron.
Aw.
So, you guys wake up. The sun is shining, and you hear a horse whinny. You hear, well, two horses whinny, and you hear a donkey bray coming
I
from
haven't-
outside.
Telepathic connection with my horse because of Fine Steed, as long as I think it's within a
100
mile.
feet, I think?
I have to
Oh,
double
mile.
check the Find Familiar spell. So
I like to think it's still nays.
it's still days.
If it's Find Familiar, I don't think it's
It's not
within
Find
a mile. I
Familiar,
think
Find
it's
Steed.
Fine speed.
Find Steed.
yeah,
It's-
Find Familiar is 100 feet, I want to
yeah,
say.
I know what that one. But I will take off outside. To,
Yeah.
'cause
Grandpa
I've been
Will is
waiting forever to fucking use this thing. 10's like legit. I'm
That
pretty sure
sounds
10
like-
sessions.
That sounds like the young vigor of old Dahlia. I'll rush downstairs as well and out the
So you-
Someone cast Speak with Animal at some point, and all it says is, kill me!
Kill me! I'm so old. It hurts so much to carry this card. I just want to die.
Old Dahlia is just like the new
I hate
Rambo,
you
like
guys.
Sylvester
Shut
Stallone
up.
at 60 years old.
Yeah, I could
Anyway.
anyway. The Rambo.
1,000-yard
Um,
stare from almost getting cleaved in half by a net.
So you guys rush down. Both of you rush downstairs. Both of you like meeting each other like as you rush down the stairs. You bust open the door and you see your guys' wagon, your turtle-shaped wagon, you see your guys' mounts or beasts of burden, basically tied up to the wagon.
Old Dahlia some pets on the nose.
And you see the captain of the ship. He kind of like has these papers in his hand, and he hands them over to you. Captain Albert hands the papers over to Grandpa, and he's like, "These are the papers that say that these are allowed within the city. Don't make trouble."
Do we need to sign in return, or are these just officials saying that can happen?
You just need to show these to whoever, if anyone asks you what these are here for.
Oh, well, I do have to ask. I notice how a lot of these fellows here are dressed quite vibrantly. What did they say about the carriage? It had to be a hit at the docks. Come on.
I mean, my men think it's cool, but
nothing from the gnomes. Nothing.
They think it's a waste of materials to make it the way it looks.
Wow.
Grandpa office stares at the camera. Let's leave.
Am I there?
I mean, Cal and Grandpa rush downstairs. You probably are making your way downstairs.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Olympius would want to at least get some breakfast, which I imagine is just water
we're not
and toast.
Eating. We can get breakfast at the gas station, get a fucking donut or power bar. We're getting the hell out of this town.
What is a medieval power bar? Like turkey or something?
We are getting out of here. The old Cliff Bar.
The old Cliff. It just
to be fair,
it's the Kalanag Cliff Bar.
The Kalanag
Cliff Bars.
I really like the Nature Valley. It gets stuck in my teeth. You know, the nutty kind.
I prefer Quakers personally.
To be fair, Will is a cleric who probably has, if he decided to prepare it, has create food and water. It is bland, to be fair.
We have seasoning. I think me bought seasoning to cook. Throw some salt.
You mean rocks?
She has rocks too, but she has real seasoning also. Rocks just work for soup.
We're getting out of here. I'm getting this.
It's a stone, not a rock.
When we leave, do they take these off?
We're about to find out.
Alright.
Maybe? I don't know. I've never them on me before, so...
I guess Olympia's trying to order breakfast. Cal comes in, grabs him by the arm and pulls
just stomps in, just grabs him by the back of the fucking collar and just pulls him.
So I guess Olympius is at the cart.
Be
What?
Or are you outside, or are you still?
No, I'm in. I'm tired, but I'm here. In the cart.
Okay, cool. I toss Olympius in the cart. I untie Gideon from the cart, and I fucking cowboy onto the back of that thing, and we get the fuck out of Dodge.
You're not gonna go and talk to the... Oh god, what was his name again?
Lipple. I was going to do that because I have my own horse.
Okay.
But his name, because I wrote that down because I have a notebook now. Blipple Nougaton. I will meet you all at the gate.
This newfound power of him having a notebook.
It's beautiful.
You should have given him one sooner.
It's a dope-ass looking notebook.
I know. I saw it at Barnes and Noble,
I know
and
you
I
did. You're the one that
thought
showed it
of
to
you.
me. Anyways,
I know.
I will meet you all at the gate. I have a business meeting. Let's get the fuck out of here. She snorted.
I know. That's how I laugh.
So Cal rushes off he's with a newfound vigor to get the fuck out of this place. He rushes off to go meet with Blipple. Yep. Everyone else is kind of getting ready. You guys get into the wagon, and you guys notice that all the stuff has clearly been opened and looked through. When you open your suitcase after you get off the plane, and you open it and it looks like some things have been rummaged around. Sometimes.
Did somebody go through this?
I would imagine so.
Like customs or something?
TSA.
Yeah.
Ye old TSA.
Oh, look, they broke your oldie tablet.
They did that shit to my laptop at the wedding. It's not funny.
I'm telling you, it happens. They're awful. I hate them. Least favorite government institution, and that's saying something.
They're not even a government institution.
And this is
they're not.
Brassington's
Oh, that's
version.
me being sarcastic.
Anyway,
So yeah, as you guys go through your stuff, it doesn't look like anything was like confiscated, but it definitely was like looked through for sure.
They probably planted some shit on us. Sprinkled some spell scrolls.
Some fairy dust.
Yeah.
So, Cal, you rush off. You rush off to the experimental factorum, and you see Blipple standing there with what looks like to be a box, kind of like wrapped. Ah! So yes, I see you finally arrived. I know what time you were going to get here, so I got here the second the sun rose over the mountains.
That's actually very. I'm sorry. I should have thought about that. Not used to setting clandestine meetings.
It's fine. I was able to work on some ideas, write down some notes. He like watches. He pulls out like a notebook out of an apron, and like it's kind of like frayed and like kind of falling apart.
is Olivia still polka dotty?
No, I'm no longer polka dotty.
That
Am I
way
still
is
polka
how-
dotty?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm used to Oliphius being the one that changes colors.
No, you're not polka dot anymore. You woke up and you were back to normal.
Okay, it took a while. It took about
That took
a
a
full day.
while.
It did not take an hour. That took a day. It took a day to wear off.
Huh. Good to know, and what the effects of are on a tiefling. And he like starts writing it, like writing down. Anyway, here you go.
I opened the box up.
Got the little
Okay.
little ball in it,
Yes.
and it has instructions on the inside too.
Sweet. I will, when I return, if I've used this at all, I'm sure this seems to be your corner, and I will let you know. Thank you. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Of course, and he like puts his hand out. He goes, I only ask that you keep notes on what happens when you activate certain things. And, it'd be nice to know some of these effects and how it works on things.
I know a little bit. I'm a little bit out of practice, but I will try my best.
Okay.
That's all I can promise you. And I will hop back on Gideon and ride off towards the fucking gate of this godforsaken town.
We need to stop by the person at the gate so that we can actually get these stupid
That's why I said to the
books
gate! That's what
Yeah.
So you guys head to the northern gate, leading out of the city, all of you. And there appears to be, like, it's another wall, except this one's much higher. This one's probably at least, 50 feet high. And you see a guard station on the inside. You see a guard station that kind of, it looks as if it, is part of the wall, and it kind of goes, through it and everything like that. And there's a little countertop on the side towards the inside. And you see this rock gnome with wild blue hair, kind of like a curly Q mustache that is also blue. And he's wearing what looks like to be these very kind of like a hot pink type of shirt that has frills on the end, where the cuffs are.
So he looks
Kinda
like he belongs in JoJo's.
Kind of, I guess.
That's all that I care. Okay, sorry.
And he goes, I see you're leaving the city.
Yes.
Yes, we
Alright.
are.
Now, if you please fill out these forms in duplicate. And he slides a pile of papers towards you guys.
Sure.
What are these?
Grandpa is one of those people who actually will read what is on the
Is
forms.
this a Yelp review?
No.
Yeah, I read through them. What do they say? What are the
It's basically forms saying that you bequeath them the ability to take like cuffs off if you have them on. That if you have any contraband when you leave, and when if you had come into the city with contraband, and it was taken away when you leave. You aren't allowed it back. Just kind of stuff like that.
Nothing in there that he
away
finds or
from us,
anything.
right?
Huh?
No, they didn't. There was nothing in the carriage really.
Yeah, they didn't take it.
We had like rations in the carriage, and I think our winter clothing was in there.
And I still have my mask with me.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
full name or is it just the initials?
So you need to put your full name here, and then initial here, and initial there, and then you need to put your social security. I'm just kidding. And the last the 3 digits on the back of your credit card, and
I see Mother's maiden name is this spot.
First pet name.
Yeah.
It has father's name on here. What do I do?
Unknown? Not available. NA.
Library.
You don't know that. Shut up.
I know.
What is the name of the publishing company on it?
Yeah, so Grandpa also will sign it. And,
I don't know if that's something I've ever asked. Does Grim have an author?
He does not.
Okay, I didn't think so, but
That would have been
something
great.
I've
That would have
never
been a
thought
crazy
to.
moment.
Yeah.
Wait a second, just opens book. I've never opened this page before.
I have literally read this book since every single day since I was 9 years old, and I never noticed.
Yeah.
You find the author, and all it says is, "Hello, Mihi. Would you like to see the past?"
But
Would you like
I
to
will
destroy some
quickly sign
evil
out the
today?
forms and just hold my. Is it on both arms or one arm?
It's on both arms. You watch as he looks over and he goes, I need these cuffs taken off. Yeah, I'm on it. And you watch as this kind of like chubby rock gnome, with a nice beard, kind of close to the face. He actually compared to everyone who wears really ostentatious stuff, he comes dressed as kind of muted, nothing too fancy.
What's the guards' uniforms like if everybody's really fancy? Are the guards muted too?
The guards are kind of they don't really have a uniform per se, but they have a badge.
I really want to see these uptight gnomes be turn in your badge and your gun. You're off the case.
Turn in your badge and your crossbow. Oh yeah, the guy kind of walks out, and you watch as he rubs his hands together and kind of spits on him, and then he puts his hands on the cuffs, and all of a sudden you watch as the cuffs glow and just unlatch.
Thank you,
Can-
kind sir.
Can I make an Arcana check to figure out what he was doing?
Oh,
Sure.
that
I
was
could,
magic.
replicate.
Arrest this man. And I nudge him.
You're funny. puts his hand on your cuffs, and again they glow and come on.
Natural one.
Thank you.
Yep. I know everything about these cuffs.
He's clearly a wizard. This guy is just clear.
Obviously.
He comes over and puts his hands on. I almost said Blythe on Capriel's cuffs. And takes them off.
Those did not fit my aesthetic.
I don't think we care about your aesthetic.
You should.
could've-
That's the one thing you guys do around here.
I care about my aesthetic.
That's selfish.
Why would I care about anyone else's aesthetic? That's their own thing.
Oh, looks like old Dahlia's going.
I have anime dashed out. There's just a cloud of smoke where Gideon was at.
Arms
We're gone.
behind your back.
Yeah.
Like a weed.
Naruto run.
You
Well,
could
he's
have
wearing
wrapped your
Gideon,
cuffs
so-
in belts, Caffriel. You could have wrapped your cuffs in belts.
Yeah, but that's just disgraceful to my belts.
Fair.
I'm
you
going
guys-
to
Sorry.
go after Cal. Just not quickly, just kind of skip my way after Cal.
I'm on a fucking horse.
Yeah, he's on a horse.
I'm gone.
I know. I don't
So-
care.
Okay.
Okay, so you're getting off the carriage?
No.
He was on the horse, but he still put his arms up behind him,
Yeah.
Naruto style.
I know, that's why you threw me off. You anime ran.
I said
On a
anime
horse.
dashed. Just to, like, you know, like they turn and there's just a cloud of smoke and they're in the distance, like in the background
Yeah,
of this. That's
That
what I-
implies your arms are behind you back,
Sure.
you weeb.
Sure, I don't care. I'm gone.
You're on a horse and you're just like this.
Yes.
He dropped the
All the
reins. The
horses
reins are just
running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Proficient in animal handling and land vehicles. Like, I'm fine. I got this.
Roll it. See if you stay on the horse.
While this is all going on.
19.
Damn.
He stays on the horse.
Way to get back on the horse.
While this is all going on, Oliphius is gonna look to Grandpa, who I imagine is at the front seat.
Yeah, he's at the front, and he's got the reins of old Dahlia and he.
Question, is old Dahlia still pulling? Because we have a horse that can pull.
They're both pulling, okay?
Wait,
Old Dahlia
are you
sets
talking
the
about
pace.
Keys or the anime horse that just fucking dashed
Keys
off?
is not getting tied. No, Keys Gideon is not getting tied to this carriage.
Yeah, I'm talking about Keys.
Yeah, it's Keys and old Dahlia are both at the front pulling the carriage.
Oliphius is going to sit beside him and Grandpa, if I may ask,
Oh,
do you have sending ready?
Let me think in my mind. Yes, I do.
How many words is it again?
25. But I can do it more than once.
No. I don't want you to cast that multiple times. Well, I do want multiple casts, just not more than 2.
Oh, that's fine. Who and what?
I need you to send another message to Hiquan just to see if he responds.
Sure.
And another to Becca as well. If we're going to the temple, then those are the only 2 I can think of that would know anything more about it than I do, and that is very little.
So you just want, if I do connect to their minds, you want me to ask what they know about this temple, specifically?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have to say the words first. I can't wait for them to see if they respond, and then ask.
It would also be wondering how they are. He holds up 2 notes. I have it written out.
Oh, well, that's even better. I don't have to improvise. Please.
I thought it was 30 words, so it might be too many if you want to double check.
I can take out a few thes and, shorten
Just
it.
articles, just the important part.
No! We have seen
I
in
could
other
do-
games how that
I
sounds.
could do every other word. There's some ways to get around it.
You both should cast sending at the same time, and one of you says all of the articles, and the other one of you says everything else.
Just
they're
slur
done
it like
that.
a southerner, say yank.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Whomst the fuck?
Oops, the
All right, so,
oops didn't
so I will try the one to Hiquan first. Looking at your note, it is coming from your mouth. I don't know if I would call your mother. That might sound a little strange coming
Fine. Kala is her name.
from Kala. Can you spell that?
Sorry. Yeah. Kalla.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's it.
All right.
No, sorry, Kella. Kella.
All right. Grandpa will hand the reins over to Oliphius, and he will start. He'll grab the alms box, unhook it from his staff, kind of set it in his lap, and start staring into the flames. And as he focuses on the spell, a little turtle made of flames jumps out of the alms box. It has little wings, like a little carrier pouch, and he speaks into it and says, and he's thinking of Hiquan. He says, "Hiquan, if you are okay, respond. If you are listening, Kella, if you do anything to Hiquan, you will suffer Hakara, Savior's wrath."
Doesn't connect.
Doesn't connect. All right, so he'll look over to Oliphius and, unfortunately, still nothing. I always do not like to think the worst. He could potentially be on another plane of existence, I have heard.
Can I do a knowledge check
like
on
the
that?
bag of holding.
Sure, you can do an Arcana check for that.
Cool. 19.
You would know that the sending spell it had 5% chance to not make it to the recipient, but that they would feel that it would go, but they would feel it go. They wouldn't know if it would connect or not, but they would feel it go.
So,
The odds of that are incredibly unlikely. So, if this is now the third time, either Grandpa, you're incredibly unlucky, or I'm incredibly unlucky.
We know that one's not true.
Maybe this is where his luck
yeah,
is.
you have to the karma go,
Yeah.
the luck karma.
Well, I mean, we know it's balancing out because he has to put up with us, but then he also has the good luck from that. So,
Hey, I'm a treasure.
Mm.
My HP is 69.
Both
Nice.
of our HPs are 69.
nice.
Well,
Nailed it.
let's try the one to Becca. He will once again bring out the little turtle with the carrier pouch and speak to it. Becca, Grandpa again, are you safe? Anything on Hiquan? Or anything about his temple? We are heading there and may need information.
There were.
I love you.
Olivia says hi.
Oliphius loves you.
Yes.
A little bit goes by, and then you hear, "I haven't heard anything about Hiquan. He seems to have vanished somewhere. Somewhere, one or two."
It's
One.
one.
Okay, just want to make sure. About the temple, the only thing Hiquan said was that they couldn't finish.
That's not ominous at all.
And I'll relay that to Oliphius. What do you think she means by they didn't finish? Like they didn't
They
finish
couldn't finish.
or could not finish exploring the temple,
It's the only thing I can imagine.
or the. I mean,
Maybe-
I imagine the people who made the temple, they finished making the temple. It didn't start as druid.
I mean, we'll know when we get there if that's the case. Maybe they couldn't finish translating, and
Potentially. Did Hiquan ever tell you too much about the temple itself before you left?
Adam.
The only thing he probably would have told you is basically probably what he told Becca is that like they couldn't get too far because it was too dangerous and they would have needed to come back, but they needed more funding to like come back and stay for longer. But the council wouldn't give them the funding they needed. A lot of them didn't view it as important.
Okay, that totally checks out with the, with the council. Just that they funding ran out rather quickly after excavating, and that they couldn't delve deeper into it unless they came back with more, well, funding. The council, unfortunately, has varying interests, and the temple didn't seem to be very high on the priority.
Well, at least we know that there's some kind of danger that they were expecting to there. Unfortunately, we don't know what kind, but I think we're a pretty hardy group of folks. I think we should be able to hold our own and maybe find something there that Hiquan was looking for that maybe led to the reason he was targeted or taken by your mother. Could be unrelated to you. It could be it wasn't funding, but that they stopped him for a reason.
I mean, that's entirely something that could happen. He was a very skilled evocationist, so I imagine most threats he could deal with.
Well, I guess we'll find out once we get there.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Smash cut to us getting there.
Puts a hand on Lickius's back and just gives him a little rub. We'll figure this all out.
Together.
Grandpa, could you have me roll a dexterity saving throw for old Dahlia and Olivia's? Can you have me roll a dexterity saving throw?
What's all Dahlia's dexterity? It's really good, right?
It's donkey.
Can someone give me
my dexterities? I'm scared.
That's not fair. You can't just. Oh
no!
We lost some.
Ollie is dead.
Oh no!
But I don't think you can just assume that old Dahlia's stats are ass just because she's donkey.
So a mule's stats
mule's
are
stats.
0 dexterity.
Your dex. Woo! All right. Wait, but sure-footed, it has advantage on things that would dexterity or strength checks that made against effects that would knock it prone. Would this be considered that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it is sure-footed. The mule has advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws made against effects that would knock it prone. Old Dahlia is motherfucking beast.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Even horses don't have that shit.
That's
Oh my
right.
God.
That's fucking right. Old Dahlia's the best. Fuck
You
all
know,
the-
that checks. I rode a donkey once in Mexico, and that checks.
They're smart. They're very
Holy
smart.
shit.
They're- really...
Sure. Why the fuck not?
Hell yeah.
Question:
All right, old Dahlia.
Is this magical in nature?
This is for the horse.
Well, that's
okay.
still a 9. Oh, I didn't press the advantage.
Dexterity for it was he's a riding horse, right? It wasn't a draft horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dexterity is +0.
Okay, cool. That's a resound. Oh,
We both got 9.
Wait,
yeah,
no,
it's a resound-
that's a
no, it's
9
just a 7.
plus
I
2.
just did.
Oh wait, yeah. You just rolled 2 d20s.
Yeah, I forgot to hit the advantage thing. I just grabbed 2 d20s.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Matters or
Yeah,
not.
so that's a 7 for keys.
And 9 for old Dahlia.
Wait, for keys?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't know he was here.
he's the horse.
Yeah, he's the horse.
I thought it was just
yeah.
key, singular.
So they both fail.
No!
May have just been key.
I thought it was just key, and then keys is the other person.
Bartender.
No.
Oh, good.
All right.
Oh, Cal's not there. How interesting.
What do you mean Cal's not
Let's
there?
do a whole combat without Cal.
No, ran
Oh
off.
no! I assumed you guys caught back up and are actually.
Oh no, he ran off.
That would have been hilarious. Though,
Wait.
right?
This is definitely not. This is not
How far
right
out?
out of.
Yeah,
This
how
is-
far out of the town are we?
Go a few miles.
Okay, yeah, so he'd be back.
Yeah, I would not. I don't
Would
think.
you?
I would be like 60 feet in front of her.
Watch when this is Cal, like, ambushing us to be like, haha, danger, you've got to be prepared.
Yeah, me and Adam planned this.
I would not put it past
villain
you.
the whole time.
No, it's just he wants to prepare us for the travel.
I'm actually faking.
Oh my god, I couldn't handle that.
Oh, I just realized I am an idiot and didn't set the grid for this fucking thing.
It's a dragon. It's been watching us.
Oh, if it's the motherfucking white dragon.
Oh,
One,
boy.
I'm okay with that because we can kill it. 2.
Excited. Map load.
Sorry,
Yeah, wait for that.
I'm an idiot and forgot to grid this thing.
While you're doing that, would you like us to roll initiative?
Hold on.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, Grandpa, you see this rock fall from on top of the cliff, boom, and land right in between Key and Old Dahlia, like knocking into them, like both of them, causing them to kind of fall to their side. They both take. Oh, hold on. I accidentally let go of the thing too quick. They both take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Key is dead.
Oh no.
Key has 13 health.
Oh, wow.
Is he dead or unconscious? I don't know how it
Oh,
works.
hold on. Do your guys' things have the maximum amount of hit points?
Oh, maximum?
okay.
Yeah.
So, Old Dahlia would be 18 health total. So, Old Dahlia is still up, 4 health left.
Barely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, these creatures are
Uh,
hardier than level 1 characters.
Yeah. Old Dahlia's been around here for a while. She better be.
Let's see, that means that Key would have... You said it was 14 health or 15 health?
Whatever the
Points of
max.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
So then Key would have...
Shit, why are you not letting
8
me-
health left.
I made a little note for Old Dahlia's health.
You're still blue, aren't you? Oh, no, you're
That
not.
would die.
Never mind. Ignore me.
I thought he was blue.
Ignore me.
Yeah, when did you change?
I thought
Yeah,
Grandpa
I have-
cast the thing on
I don't
you.
have Greater Restoration.
Oh, then never
No,
mind.
it's just remove curse.
Oh, remove curse? Oh. Then I don't know if I did
Oh,
that.
actually, no. I think
No,
I
it
did.
is greater restoration. Because
No,
that's
it's
why
not.
we had.
We
That's a
needed
repair.
Cal's mom to do it last time.
I don't think he
I
had
don't-
it
I don't
prepared,
think-
and then we kind of forgot about it. I think is what happened. Because you asked him. And he's like,
I'll read you the effect. It says remove curse spell can end this effect.
yeah, and I don't think he had it prepared the last He hadn't had
Last
it.
time I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remove curse is a 3rd level spell, so I didn't have that at the time. Because this is really early on. This is when we were still in Wolthier.
Yeah, but then my mom changed him back, and then he turned blue again.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I ever did it a second time, so...
I don't think you did it yet last session. I think I asked and we
Yeah.
didn't
So still die.
for now.
But yeah,
But we're traveling for 8 days, so
Yeah.
So yeah, a rock, boom, like a big boulder, bam, smashes in between them, and like all of a sudden you guys hear another boom right behind the cart. Cal, you'd be like right about here, right?
Yeah. On.
Yep. And all of a sudden you hear cackling coming from above the cliff. And all of a sudden you hear as you see these winged female-looking creatures fly over the cliff top. They look similar to Melody, but they, instead of having golden eagle-like feathers, they look to have more like ratty vulture-like feathers. You hear one of them go, "We're gonna feast well tonight, girls!" Roll initiative.
Do any of you know Melody?
Have you met our friend Melody? Did you perhaps have a baby stolen from you?
Ooh, good initiative here, guys.
Man, my rolls are not good so far.
Okay, Caffrey and
I can't-
Cal, bringing up the curve. Well done.
Oh, and I should roll for my war horse too.
War horse.
Hearse.
And pull up
Where's-
the rules for mounted combat.
You don't know them yet?
Okay, that was like 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Sorry
They
that I
can't
failed
forgive
you
me.
yet again.
Fucking savage.
Wow. Yikes.
Do you want me to roll its own initiative, Adam, or do you just want it to go on my turn?
Does it happen? Is that how it works?
I don't think it says.
So the horse needs to be a size category larger than cow.
It is.
Mhm.
And then it only has its own initiative when he dismounts from it. Otherwise, it acts on the same turn as him.
Or if he lets it be an independent mount. You can still ride it and have it be an independent
So,
mount.
like, sorry,
If
you
it-
went pro body.
If it's smart enough to be to think for itself, it can be an independent mount, and him still ride it, but he doesn't give it commands. It just does whatever it wants on its own turn. That's how independent mounts
I
work with
think it
the
is an
Well-
intelligent creature, being a
Yeah, but
thing
when
that
he's
was
riding
different.
it,
Excuse me.
It just goes on my turn as long as I'm riding.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so top of the order. Oh wait, hold on. I almost forgot to put the harpies down because I'm an idiot.
Dang, that is a big and majestic horse.
Look at my
I
horse.
just
My
saw it on
horse
the
is
map.
amazing.
And then when you're on the mount, you can have it dash, disengage, and dodge. So you can move into combat, and then do all that. But your turn is still your thing. Like, yeah.
Dang it! No, that song's in my head.
You are
Thank you,
so
Alex.
No,
That was
Tara.
me.
I want to blame Alex because I just want to blame him.
Wow. Get wrecked, Alex.
All right. So top of the order. Calzarel. By the way, the harpies are flying. They're
How
like
high up are they?
70 feet in the air.
Damn it.
Oof.
Oof. Big oof.
That is unfortunate.
Bill does not get to use the sword.
It's well, I guess my question is, up on my horse, am I within 60 feet?
No.
No? Okay. And this is a sheer cliff face next to me?
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite sheer, but like it's too much of an angle for you to like walk up or
How high up is it?
like 80 feet. They're like at the top.
Okay, so they're a little bit, it's 80 feet tall. Sweet.
Mhm.
Let me, so I can remember that. I'm just going to, as a bonus action, activate the animated shield, and I'm gonna hold the attack action in case anything gets within range of me.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. So next up, the harpy is gonna fly just so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's how fast I can go. Oh, but- Anyway, so it's gonna go over there, and then it's gonna start. You all of a sudden you guys hear a beautiful song, and I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm effect?
Uh,
I think this is a charm effect.
I believe I'm immune to charms now.
Yes, it is a
17.
charm
Is it-
effect.
is it a magical effect?
Sure.
Okay. Yay, with my resounding +1!
Well, you dropped a nat
That's a
one.
9! I'm charmed.
15 for me.
15 for me as well.
All right, so Oliphius fails.
Here's some tapping. I don't know if that's...
Not me.
Oh, there it goes.
That's what I thought. Alright, so Oliphius, you are incapacitated. And since you're more than 5 feet away, you have to start moving like on the most direct route towards the harpy on your turn.
Okay.
It says you do get to make another saving throw before moving into damaging terrain, such as lava or a pit.
Oh, good.
Cool. Good thing there's cliffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing you're not up at the top of the cliff.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be it. That's what it's going to do. Caffarel, you're up.
Let me double check something.
Okay.
Cafriel is going to pull out her light crossbow.
Nice.
And I saved, right? With my 17?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool.
I think
And
you want each boss to be in range too.
I don't have that anymore.
Oh shit.
I'm about to be a pain train. So I'm going to, with a bonus action, hex the one that is closest to me, Harpy 2.
Okay.
So her eyes like kind of roll back and then start to glow green as a couple of the words that are carved into her arms also sort of like flare like and glow green, and those same words appear in the same place on the harpy before like sizzling down and disappearing. And she mutters something in deep speech, aims her crossbow, and fires.
Okay.
That'll be a 20.
That will hit.
Nice.
Aw.
That's only 3 points of damage.
It's okay. So you let loose the bolt and gets right into her. She's like, ah! And she flaps her wings up in the air.
Nice.
And is that your turn?
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So next up, you guys watch as suddenly the boulder right in front of you starts to shake. Arm, leg, and as it stands up, and standing right in front of you is an earth elemental.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
These are some smart harpies.
Yeah, I'll say.
Strong. Wow.
So let's just say Keys is over there and Dolly is over there. Just make it easier.
Oh, boy. That's a big boy.
Wow.
It is a big boy. You guys watch as he lifts up both of his arms, and one of them's going after Grandpa, the other one's going after Caffarel.
Ooh.
So first up
Get here
is a
first.
12, does not hit Grandpa.
Please roll that low for me.
Second up is an 11 to hit Caffarel.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Nice.
So it lands right in front of you guys, like tearing off the the leather, tearing off like the wood, keeping Keys and Dahlia like attached to the cart. Just
No!
That's all it's going to do. Harpy 2 is going to come flying over this way, so it's 5, 10,
And they're still 70 feet up in the air, right?
Yeah, they're about 80 feet up in the air. And she is also going to start singing. So I need everyone but Oliphius, and everyone but Oliphius and Calzarel to roll me another Wisdom saving throw.
Can you also put Harpy 2 on the combat tracker, please?
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I'm
12.
pretty sure that I'm fucked.
We all might be.
So,
We're rolling not well.
Kafrel, you fail. Just this alluring, beautiful
I
song just calls to you, and you must go towards the harpy.
First succubi, now harpies. Damn calf.
Yeah, I'm just.
And she's not even hot either. She's like dirty, and like her hair's all greasy too.
I just haven't gotten some in a while. Okay.
All right.
My
The
sugar
thirst
daddy
is
is
real.
My sugar daddy is a tease with them tentacles.
Mihi, you're up.
Oh boy. What do I want to do here? So all the harpies are 70 to 80 feet up in the air, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I think I know what I want to do. I want to look at the earth elemental. I'm going to take out Grim, and I'm going to read a story about a creeping shadow, like a little circle on the ground that will go underneath people and just kind of like swallow them whole, or like a big hand comes out of it and grabs people, like things from Ocarina of Time. And I'm going to cast Banishment on...
Hey, that's what I was gonna do! Nice!
So it needs to make a Charisma saving throw.
What does?
The Earth Elemental.
That's hilarious.
Right.
CC!
That's literally what I was about to do. I have Banishment pulled up. That's so funny.
Hey, I mean, great minds think alike.
Yeah.
I said charisma.
Yes. Utility Mihi in full force.
That is 5. It fails.
Oh, wow, that actually passes, strangely. No. It's gone.
So you guys
the hand
watch
grabs
this-
it, pulls it in, and it's just gone.
You guys watch as it just goes away.
Oh, well, that
I've
makes
bought us a
things-
minute.
That, I think, more than enough time. Thank you, Mihi.
Of course. And there's just like a little like shadow hole, like right where he was. And like a
the
reminder
pit,
that he's gonna
our
pop up
friend.
right here. Yes, exactly. It's the pit. But this is a story about a living pit that has a big scary arm.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right, Oliphius.
Well, I am charmed. When do I get a
All right,
saving throw?
The second you are about to jump off the cliff.
Wait, I thought the cliff was up above.
No, there's another cliff right over here.
What?
Wait, I'm confused. I thought that this was like a valley and we were on the
Nope.
inside of it. Oh!
Oh, I
we're
see.
on
I see.
top
So
of a
that's
cliff.
lower.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
that
That would
area
have been
to the
nice to
right
know.
lower.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
I thought it
realize
was
that.
obvious
that
by the way,
was-
like the design of it was.
I think you have it reversed.
Nope.
No?
You can see shadows where.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, cool. Looks like I'm falling.
So you'd be right here. So you get to make a saving throw.
I have it.
I asked you how tall
Still
the
a
cliff
magic
was,
You
and you
effect.
told me they were 80 feet up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
80
the one
feet
on the
up
left
this
is
one,
80 feet up.
and then the one on the right is also 80 feet down.
Okay, so
Oh,
the left of us is
that
up,
makes sense,
to the
'cause we're
right
on
of
a
us
mountain,
is down.
So it's like an incline.
Yes.
Mountainside up, where we're at, mountainside down.
Okay, that
Yes.
makes sense. So to the right is down.
I
to
thought
the
that
left
was
is up.
obvious by the way like I had done the map.
I totally
We-
thought we were inside a canyon.
Yes.
Like they were
We
Same.
are not smart.
So wait, to the right is down and to the left is up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, hang on, Adam, really quick.
Mm.
Is the Earth Elemental native to this plane or no?
It is not.
Okay, then it's gone forever.
If
Doesn't have
you
to-
get,
the
you
spell
have to
lasts
get
a
there
minute.
in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I manage to
Yeah,
get
if
it through.
you lose concentration, it comes
Okay.
back.
Sorry, I wanted to make sure that question was answered first because that was a good point, Will.
Okay, so, second question.
Mm-hmm.
The saving throw, is it the same saving throw as the initial, thus would I get advantage on it?
Yes and yes.
Okay. Cool. Plus
Good luck.
1. I really need defense against this.
Good luck.
Oh, that's pretty good.
14?
Okay.
Not
You
bad.
succeed.
Ah, yeah.
So as you're about to take a step off of the cliff, all of a sudden, like your UNT resilience kind of like finally breaks through this charm, and you're like, "Duh!" and you like take a couple steps backwards.
Oh, like back up against the wagon.
Yeah.
So we can see all 3 of these harpies, correct?
Indeed, you can.
How far up are they?
They're about 80 feet up.
80 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
Please kill them before it loops around to my turn.
I am seeing if I can kill them. So that's... Okay, cool. Yay! Alright. So, I just need to double check one last thing about the spell I want to use. Because if it's radius, things are gonna get really, really fun really quick.
Oh boy.
It is a 20-foot radius. Yes! So, very perturbed by what just happened. Elifius is going to kind of form a cage with his hands and start chanting Kupeshk, Huzra, Sia. And as he starts chanting this, wind starts to whip around him as a black cloud develops within his kind of cupped hands. Ragir, Vul! He throws it up, the cloud going upwards, as he then slams his fist down. Nakal! And the black cloud stops right... I don't know where it'll be right there, where my token is. 80 feet up, as it explodes into a black cloud of lightning, but the explosion stops once it hits 20-foot radius. I need all of them to take a strength saving throw as I cast Storm Sphere.
Wait, you mean like
Storm
Harpy 2 and Harpy
Spear?
3?
All 3 harpies, yes. Because
All
it is
3
80
harpies?
feet up.
I think harpies
So-
2 and 3 are on the ground.
No, they're not. They're also 80 feet up.
Because he centered it right here where Grandpa is right now.
Yes.
And it's
It
like
should be
it's not a
that'll be-
sphere; it's a plane.
It is a Storm Sphere.
So, okay, brain.
20-foot radius, so 5, 10, 15, 20. It will be covering a lot.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so Cal's not in it because it is 80 feet up.
Nope.
So, right. So they need to make. You said what kind of saving throws again? I'm sorry.
So, first thing that they're going to need to do is a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Where did this spell come from? Because it sounds awesome.
Xanthars.
Probably Mordenkainen's.
Xanthars.
Harpy 3. That's what I meant. Harpy 3 failed the strength throw. Harpy
Okay.
2. I got a dirty 20, so Harpy 2 succeeds.
Okay.
Harpy 1. Got a natural 1. She automatically
Cool.
fails.
On Harpy 2,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to try to reduce that. Actually, no. If it got a dirty 20, then it can,
That's a 30.
no matter what, pass. Alright, cool. So, what you guys see is that, Elifius' eyes and his fingertips are all wreathed in lightning. And that effect continues, duration of the spell. So the ones that failed got... Okay, the ones that failed will be taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And while they're in the area, they have disadvantage on all perception checks made to listen. Does this drown out their singing?
Hold on.
That's the noise that the thundercloud makes.
I would say it does not.
Okay. Creatures within 30 feet of it also have disadvantage upon listening.
Mm-hmm.
So that still unfortunately won't reach us. But the second effect, Eliphas will point one of his hands, formed into kind of a clawed shape, at where he remembers one of the harpies being. I'll say it's... Which ones were singing? Harpy 2 and Harpy 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Harpy 3 was the one that affected you. Harpy 2 is the one who's currently affecting Caphrael.
I'll be targeting Harpy 3 because I'm a spiteful asshole.
Fair enough.
He yells at Nakal again as you hear the sound of light, or you see a flash of lightning within the sphere. I need Harpy 3 to give me a... I want to say it's a Actually, no. It's just an attack.
Bonus action attack.
Yup.
And you have advantage if it's a spear.
I don't have advantage on that. It's
Why?
just pointing and shooting lightning.
Yeah, it says you have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. I did not know that part. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it.
Unfortunate.
You just barely miss.
You hate to see it happen.
Just barely.
Double twos.
You see the lightning like go off, and like she like moves out of the way as lands right next to her.
Yeah. So that is action, bonus action. I think that's all I can do.
All right. Harpy 1 is going to go. She is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
They have difficult terrain if they're still within the sphere.
Okay. So she wants to get out of the sphere. So she's going to go straight down.
Okay.
Go.
It is a sphere, so...
I know.
Yeah.
So she's going to go... Let's go 10, 15, 20. And then it's 30, 35. I said so 20 feet down, she finally gets out.
Yeah.
So she gets down. So she's now 20 feet lower, so she's 60 feet in the air now. And that's all she can do, really. I guess she will she'll start singing again.
Harpy 1?
She will not again. She will start singing now. So everybody but Caphrael and Calzerel needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking harpies and their motherfucking songs.
18.
Oh
Natural 1!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Sad air
no.
horns.
God. Oh, good. 17.
Cool. So Mihi fails as you hear this lovely song. You're called to it, Mihi.
Luckily, it's in the direction of the
Yeah.
incline, so you're not falling off anything.
For now.
For now.
But with that, that's her turn.
Can you put her in the combat tracker too, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Grandpa, you are up.
All right.
I thought that the incline was on the left.
Yeah, incline
No,
is on the
incline line is on the
and that's
right.
Harpy 1 is...
No. Where Harpy 1 is, that's where it goes up.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
Yeah. So Mihi's
Yeah.
not headed towards an incline or the decline.
Oh, unlike me.
Yeah, unlike you.
Yeah, unlike you.
All right. Grandpa will see Caffriel starting to move towards Harpy 2's location with her song still going, and he will cast a level 3 guiding bolt in its direction, taking a sphere of the flame from his alms box and tossing it in the direction of Harpy 2.
Okay.
Check off a second spell slot. Guiding bolt. So that is... Oh my god. I just cannot roll well tonight. 10 to hit.
Barely misses as it goes past.
And then yeah, that's all I got. I don't really have much for bonus action, so I will yeah, I'll just
What's
stay there.
the range on
Actually, you know what?
weapon?
I'm gonna move spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, yeah.
60 feet. But
Damn.
I already used my action to do a first level spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move up kind of this way to kind of stay away from little Dahlia in case they see her as a threat, which of course they would. Why wouldn't they? She needs to be safe at all costs. All right, yeah, it's my turn.
All right. So as Grandpa, as you jump out of the wagon, you start making your way over to the incline. All of a sudden, Alephius, you and Mihi feel another rumble behind you.
Oh, right. Shit, there was the other one behind us. How did I forget about that?
Oh boy.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Fuck.
I kind of love that it got a 1.
I guess I assumed I was the lowest initiative slot. Oh my god. Who gets lower than a 5?
Also, if I drop my concentration check here, the other one will come back.
Yep. Yep, I'm aware.
So it's gonna go punch punch into the wagon and slam down. One's going to Mihi, one's going to
wagon. And my Mihi.
Come on and slam.
So first one's going to Mihi. That is 11 to hit.
Oh my god.
Like whiffs. Like you watch, this big fist goes into the wagon, right in front of you, Mihi.
Mihi's too enamored by the harpy. She's like, whoa, boom, whoa.
That carriage is a collector's item. How dare you?
The other fist boom, comes down at Alephius.
Oh fuck!
What do you have against small businesses?
23 to hit.
23.
Yep.
Shit. I mean, yeah.
I assume the storm sphere is concentration.
That is 8 points. He rolled low. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Just boom, fucking boom, gets you kind of scrapes across the front of you, just as it lands.
Oh boy.
Ow. Yeah, it's concentration. This is the time where I need to be a wolf
storm sphere.
Yeah, so roll a Constitution saving throw. DC's 10.
Nice.
That's a 19.
Yeah, you succeed. Sweet. So you hold concentration.
Thank God.
All right. With that, top of the order, Cal Zarel.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The sound of disappointment.
We'll ride on Gideon. We'll whirl around and we'll gallop back towards the carriage. And then I will dismount. There's so many tokens. 5, 10 feet. Do I notice? So as I get within 10 feet of Mihi and Caffriel, because this will affect one of my 2 plans. I have Aura of Sanity. Mental purity prevents you or your allies within 10 feet from being enchanted or charmed while you're conscious. Does the effect fade?
That's a good point.
I will say yes, it does.
Yay!
Yes!
Thank you!
So you get close, and all of a sudden, Caffriel and Mihi, clarity comes across, you hear kind of a faint sound of rushing water, and all of a sudden your mind clears of this charm effect.
Really
our vision goes from blurry to focus just to see Cal smiling at us.
The light is coming is crested.
It is okay now. Why? Because Cal is here.
Floating in the breeze from Billowing.
My vision comes into focus just for me to roll my eyes.
God damn it!
And then I will dart through the side of the cart. I'm assuming I can move here.
All smite.
You're in between
Am I
steps.
in? Okay.
You'd be like there.
I just need to be within range. Okay, cool. I'm within range.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Elemental. And I will jump to the side of the cart, and then I will reach over my shoulder, grabbing Heaven's Fang, and I will bring it down in a two-handed slash, shouting as I do an infernal Tempesta for my first attack.
Oh my god, you fucking dork.
I love the name.
That's Latin for temp for storm, and that's infernal. I looked it up.
It does.
I love it.
Always
The name of
If
your
I was
You're
getting
a
information,
dork,
I would
you
like to
looked it
revise my
up.
statement in no way whatsoever.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
First, and I'll dump a second level spell slot into it.
Of course.
2d6 lightning damage. That is 11 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good first show. Good first show.
12 points of magical slashing damage, and 3d8 for the second level spell slots.
Ooh,
17
good rolls. Good
points of
rolls. Good
radiant
rolls.
damage.
40
Nice.
points of damage.
God.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Second attack.
So just you slice through, and all of a sudden, just like you see as lightning courses through this thing.
As the first attack cleaves down, I'll flip the vid and come back up.
Let's hope it's not ground type and it's only rock type.
No, only 14 to hit.
14 does not hit. As you come back up, you feel your sword slide across, but it does not affect, as a stone is too resilient.
That will end my turn.
All right. Next up, it is Harpy 3's turn. You watch as the Harpy kind of curses under its breath, and then it's going to also duck down 20 feet to get out of the thing. Okay, so it's gonna sing again. I need everyone but Oliphius to roll a saving.
What
Oliphius and
about-
Count to roll a saving.
Ranger,
throw.
and Olympius.
No, aura of sanity.
You're right.
just-
So
just-
Grandpa
just-
needs to make a saving throw.
Yeah.
And also me.
Am I within 10?
Yeah.
Does that count?
No,
as 10
you're
feet?
within 10.
Okay, that's 10 feet. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
you're within 10.
Oh, natural one. I'm charmed.
You hear this alluring song
From who? Who was it? Harpy,
from Harpy 3.
Harpy 3. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That Harpy has a thing against reptiles.
It really does.
And that's all I can do.
Or a thing for reptiles.
Kefrel, you are up.
All right. I am within range for my scythe.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be like, Oliphius, I'm going to need you to duck.
Happily.
As she bonus action no, not bonus action for this one because I want to do my cool thing. Never mind. Stands up with her scythe, casts green flame blade. Phew.
Green flames.
And then let me
Riddle.
double check something with green flame blade.
And we're still on the cart, right?
Still in the cart.
I would not be on the cart because I walked over towards the
Oh, yeah,
cliff.
you're up against it.
Yeah.
My poor carriage.
My carriage.
My
It's
My
within 5 feet.
carriage
Okay.
is-
So she shouts something. Voice goes two-tone, it sounds like she's kind of speaking in tongues. And so swings with her scythe. Does the 13 hit?
13 does not hit as you
Fuck.
I spend
slide
my
across it.
reaction
To give her an additional 2, does 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Damn it!
So you feel your scythe guided a little more, but it's still not enough as you slide across the... slide across, like, the elemental.
Let me double check something with Mystic Frenzy. When you use your attack to cast a cantrip, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action. So it doesn't say I have to hit. I just have to cast the cantrip.
Seems right.
When you use your action to cast a cantrip.
It's like unarmed strike with monk. They don't have to hit with their
Yep.
first 2 attacks. They just have to.
Yeah.
Do it.
So she's like, she curses to herself, and then she swings again with her scythe. This one not charged with like flame energy. Did I just drop it? Oh, fuck me.
Wait,
And
does
drop
green-
it into the tray.
Usually
26.
stuff like that. Wait, so does Green Flame Blade affect your weapon?
So
Green Flame Blade
is a cantrip. It's a melee cantrip.
Okay.
So I cast the cantrip, and it makes me make a melee attack as part of the cantrip. Otherwise, the spell
Okay.
fails.
Okay, I see.
So both Green Flame Blade and Booming
Jim
Blade do that.
Okay.
So
So because I know like Cal and Memphis have like those smites, and that's a bonus action to do stuff. So I just wanted to make sure.
no, that both of them are cantrips, and they're my action. So casting a cantrip allows me to do a weapon attack at my bonus action, which is why I didn't activate my right.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. It's all good.
So
26 hits. 26 hits as you like kind of like refocus and boom, as you go to slice into it.
Oh damn! 15 points of damage.
All right. You do notice that it does not do it doesn't cut as deep, but you do like see as it takes a chunk out as the point of the scythe like clocks into it, and you watch the chunk falls out and like.
Nice. Oh my god.
What?
Tara. The first cut is the deepest.
All right.
And I mean,
So-
seeing as how Cal dumped all of his smite stuff on it, yeah, it kind of was.
That was not me dumping everything. I haven't dumped everything yet. I had to activate the blade. Just,
Wow, you sound so proud about that.
I'm
I
so-
haven't
I'm
dumped
so hyped.
everything.
I
I
haven't-
still
I've
can.
not even
I
reached
can go
my
another
final
round,
form.
baby. I'm not finished yet.
So that Earth
I could go
Elemental is
another
banished.
smite.
I can go
How was
another
it wounded?
fight or 2 or 3.
What?
How was it wounded? I don't think we hit it at all.
It
before
had
was
gotten
finished.
wounded before I left.
No, from falling probably.
Oh yeah, because we didn't do anything to it.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, that's the banished
Yeah,
elemental.
the first
Yeah,
one
we
came
can
back.
do
The first
anything.
one came.
Oh, then why does it have damage on it?
Did you put it in the wrong one on accident?
No. I don't think so.
You put Capriel's damage into it?
I don't think so. No,
Because
I was
the
down here.
current,
Oh, look at
the
you.
lowest one should have 55 damage.
It had taken 8 points of damage somehow. I don't know why.
Alright.
Anyway, but yeah, so that one's gone. It's been banished. Harpy 2 is gonna go, and it's gonna see the situation it's in, and it's gonna. Well, it's gonna also that one's gonna finally go down 20 feet. You know, spending all of its movement to get out of the sphere. And that's really all it can do. It can't really get closer to do anything else.
Cool.
So that's it. Doot. Mihi, you're up, and you are no longer charmed
Okay.
because of Cal.
Yay! I could do something really scary. I'm concentrating. I think this one's also a concentration. Oh, it's not concentration. Interesting. Give me one moment. Ooh, that might actually nope, too far out of range. Sorry, I've got a bunch of new spells to play with. Let's go ahead and actually, what's the range on that one? Sorry. Is this Harpy is Harpy 2 within 60 feet of me because she flew directly down?
Technically, yeah, I'd say she'd be. You said Harpy 2, right?
Yeah, Harpy 2.
Yeah, I'd say she's within 60-ish feet.
I could do that, or I could do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. What I would like to do is I would like to cast a cursed wish.
Oh god.
All right.
So
Before he dies first, cast it.
Natural one.
Flip through the
Natural
book
one.
really quick, and she's gonna read a story about a female mage who was cornered her back against the wall. She couldn't figure out what she was going to do to these horrible people that were going to kill her, so she used her soul's essence to evoke a final wish, a final curse upon these people, to killing her, but also taking them with her. And I'm going to use it to cast Fireball. First, I got to roll to see if I die or not. I don't die.
Okay.
I don't die.
Got real close, though.
I did, and I'm going to cast Fireball right between Harpies 2 and 3.
All right.
What level does it cast as? Just normal?
It casts as just the level of the spell. I can't cast it any higher.
Yeah.
So dexterity saving throws,
20-foot radius,
Correct.
correct?
Yes.
If you cast... Oh, sorry. That's meta. No, sorry.
I didn't think the other one was close enough.
That's fine.
And I felt like I took too long.
So dexterity saving throws, right?
Yes.
Harpy 2. That is a 4. It fails.
Nice.
Harpy 3 is at the top, so you go up there. There we go. Rolled a 10. I'm pretty sure that's a fail.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
both
that's
of
a
them
fail.
fail, as neither of them were expecting like this kind of like thing to happen as you're like
Yep.
reading this
Fire.
story aloud.
And so because it's like because it's kind of using her soul as fuel, she'll almost like reach from she'll put her hand on her chest and pull out like this kind of fading crimson sort of ball, and then she'll push it into the air, and as it speeds up in its travel, it will ignite and fire into the air.
Nice.
And deal 34
that's
points
good.
of fire damage to them.
Nice.
Oh wow! All right. So, oh yeah, they're fucking hurt. They're really hurt.
I would also then like to, as a bonus action, use my Archivist's Journal. So whenever you cast a spell of first level or higher that deals damage, you can use your bonus action to cause the targeted spell to become vulnerable to the first instance of damage from a single damage type. So basically, I'm spending my bonus action to make Harpy 2 vulnerable to poison damage.
All right.
Yep. So it lasts until forever. Yeah, it lasts until forever. So the next time it takes poison damage, it has vulnerability. Cough, cough, Oliphius cough.
I mean, it all depends on what I roll.
Just giving you a little bit there. Yeah, and then Mihi will kind of like drop to her knees a little bit because she's that took a lot out of her. And I will pass turn.
Yeah, you guys see as like the harpies are now like charred and like fucking burnt to shit. Like they're fucking hardly keeping themselves up in the air.
Ah,
that's
no!
awesome again.
Capriel died
Not
again.
again.
To me, you fucking stupid program. Oh, hey, I'm back. Keeps just randomly starting for no good reason.
Is it updated?
Yes! Oh, sorry, that sounded really defensive. Yes, it is.
So when the fireball goes off, Olivia's still up against the wall of the side of the wagon. Will go.
Yeah.
Oh, so is fire spells okay then? I was under assumption those weren't okay.
Grandpa looking side to side.
Sorry.
Oh my
sorry.
god.
I just wanted to help.
No. Hang on, one sec. Points to Harpy 1 as he yells out, "Nakal!" as a bolt of lightning strikes out from.
As a bonus.
Yep,
Alright,
as my bonus action.
Yeah. You don't have advantage anymore, but
No, I do not. So. There it is. Whee! That's a 21.
yeah, that hits.
Not.
Boo. 11 points of lightning damage
All right.
to Harpy number 1.
All right. As the lightning comes over, like a look of surprise, look of shock comes across her face. Yes, that was on purpose. She gets hit by lightning. She like kind of seizes up, like struggling to like keep afloat.
Yeah, does she keep flying? Does she?
Does it prevent her from moving?
No, but I always
Then
thought
she
that.
stays.
Damn. Okay, fine.
Olivia,
Fine.
Logic
Tis
versus
flavor,
game
my friend.
rules, my dude.
I know.
He's gonna look over to Liffy's and be like, the second one is weak to poison, if you can.
I'll try. So for my actual action, how far is... Oh, cool, it's 120 feet. I'll cast Chaos Bolt, I'll twin it, and I'll attack 3 and 2 with the twinned
Alright.
Chaos Bolts.
Okay.
So that will be for the first one, and I'll
2.
cast it at level 2.
Okay.
First one,
Nice.
so
That hits.
for 2, that's a 25.
Mm-hmm.
For 3, that's a 10.
10 does not hit.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, you guys watch as like 2 arms split off from the one joint and launched both of them. Harpy 3 like quickly like dives out of the way before she like kind of like dives and comes back up again and misses it. But the second one kind of like too hurt from her injuries.
So that is 18 points of damage to 2.
Okay.
And
What type of damage?
That's what I'm checking. You said it was poison. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I can't do poison. I hit right around it. Ironically, I can do either lightning or psychic damage.
That is funny.
I'll do lightning damage because why the fuck not?
All right, as you watch as the ball of lightning shoots out in her direction. She's too slow from her injuries, and like all of a sudden, you watch as the ball of lightning, boom, like hits her like in the shoulder, and it courses through her veins, like courses through her body. And all of a sudden, you watch as she falls, as like you watch as smoke trails from her charred body, as she falls down.
Nice.
So that's 140 feet of falling damage.
Or it's just dead.
As it hits the ground, you hear a sickening.
Was that the one that was charming me?
No, Harpy 3 is charming you.
Oh, damn it. That... Let's see, that was bonus action. Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. It is Harpy 1's turn. She kind of like... and she's going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. She's going to start flying 40.
What height is she?
She's flying 40 feet in a diagonal towards you.
Okay.
So she's now 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air, eh?
Yeah. 20 feet, like right by you.
Interesting.
And it looks like she's fucking dive bombing for you.
Oh shit. Not good.
That's all she can do, because everything else is, all of her attacks are within 5 feet, so. Grandpa, you are up. You are charmed by Harpy 3.
Oh, that's.
You have to take the most direct path
good.
towards her.
Alright, that would be 5, 10. Oh, Cliff!
So roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom save. That's a 2, so 8.
You fail. As you start going,
There you go!
I'll try my best. Hang on. I'll try to give you a bonus to that. I don't think it'll work, but 10.
just off. One away. like Grandpa, you hear as you're stepping off, and you hear like a small voice, and you're like, "No, wait, hold on!" But just the song is too beautiful as you
No,
step.
this is my favorite song, Oliphius.
This is my jam.
I can't whistle, but
he doesn't fall
you're
the
gonna
full.
take.
He doesn't fall the full distance. I think there's a max. They fall a certain amount of feet per round. I believe.
I guess how far is it to the bottom? I guess the question.
Yeah.
About 100 feet to the bottom.
I think I would fall the whole thing because Featherfall lets you only fall 60 feet around. So I think I would fall the whole.
We'll find out. I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to
Up
know
to
because
what-
I have something that I can save you. That's why I'm trying to be a stickler. If there's a map, I don't think they just. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Let's see what Google says.
To be fair, even if I roll completely maximum, he cannot die outright.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll just be hurting real bad.
Okay.
All right.
Here I go.
Yeah, Zenithars talks about it. When you fall at a height, you descend up to 500 feet.
Yeah, well, I'm going.
Oh
take-
Lord, he
Oh
going.
Lord, he going.
You take 39 points of bludgeoning damage as boom, you fucking smack to the fucking ground.
Ow.
Ow.
Roll me another
Ooh,
wisdom
he
saving
like
throw.
my turtle crackers. His shell was cracked.
I am glad I didn't hear
My
that
parents
100
wouldn't
feet
let me
down.
rename him.
Roll me another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, first of all, he
damage
came
anything.
named that way. My parents wouldn't let me rename
natural
him.
one.
You're still so engrossed in the song. It's so beautiful.
I didn't feel a thing. This song is so beautiful. Thank goodness music is like morphine.
Alright, so that's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Yeah,
Yikes, dog.
it is now the other Earth Elemental's turn. As like what he's gonna do is one strike is gonna go towards Cal, and the other strike is gonna go towards what's that, Oliphius?
I was 7, Tara. I didn't know he didn't know his name.
You're muted.
It's not your fault. It's your parents' fault. I've also been
I
talking this
know.
whole time, and I had some really funny jokes.
I know.
That's a natural one on attacking Cal.
Nice.
You watch as he takes a step, like goes like upwards. All of a sudden, like you watch as he loses balance and falls, like falls backwards on his ass. And then he sends his fucking foot forward to attack. To attack me, not to attack Olivia. Sorry, just.
Can you roll like you were rolling against Cal, please?
I mean, we'll see. That's a 26 to hit.
God damn it!
It's because you asked for it. The universe was like, no.
No! This game has it out for me tonight.
You're telling me. I just fell 100 feet.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as a fucking Earth Elemental foot collides with your fucking face. Just boom!
I'm very glad this doesn't push.
Speaking of which, it does. He should have just grabbed you and yeeted you off the cliff.
I know,
You
I was
watch-
afraid it was...
You watch as it like stumbles, gets up.
Okay, well, let's see if I keep concentration.
So DC 10.
You've got this.
I do.
You keep concentration. All right, top of the order. Cal Zarel.
Bonus action as a racial ability. I'm going to cast Branding Smite for the second level, and I'm going to take my 2 attacks as I swing both hands, carving into the Earth Elemental. First attack. Come on, give me the 20. It just sank. Come on. 18 to hit.
Natural 10.
That hits.
Let's dump another second level spell slot into it. See if it's dead. First, the lightning damage. 6 points of lightning damage from the sword. 4 points of radiant damage from branding smite. 11 points of radiant damage. And 11 points of non-magical slashing for 30.
So 32.
32.
The pain train.
Choo choo.
So the first strike goes through. You watch as a
13
conglomeration
oh, sorry.
of lightning, radiant, and like everything for like a
Second attack. 25.
25 hits.
And I'll dump a first level spell slot into it for smite.
Mhm.
Lightning damage first.
All the smites.
8 points of lightning damage.
All right.
15
Ooh.
points of radiant damage.
Yikes, dog.
And
Oh!
15 points of non-magical slashing.
So that makes that 38.
That's some high dice rolls.
If
Ow,
it's
that's a
only
lot.
that
That's a lot of
energy.
damage.
Cal is
that's a
taking
lot of
all of our
damage.
high dice rolls.
I also really hope there's not another encounter, because it's like, man, look how much damage you did in one turn, Cal, and then turns around with no spell slots to his second
I still have
encounter.
spell slots. It's still
Man,
standing?
Malphite is taking
Yeah, it's still
tons of
standing.
damage.
It's really hurt, but
Oh,
you're
my
still
turn.
standing. All right. Harpy 3 is gonna start diving.
One day I'll get to attack Harpy too. The one I
Harpy
hexed.
2 is dead, so.
Wait,
Harpy
oh, I
one.
get to move my hex then. Ooh.
Put it on
That's
the
a
earth elemental.
So it's
Give
5.
it
Yeah,
disadvantage on strength checks.
Yeah.
So
I do
it
that.
goes. It shoots 40 feet down, so it's 20 feet in the air, and it looks like it's dive bombing towards Grandpa.
hooray!
In the arms of an angel.
Come closer so I can hear your beautiful song some more.
And so it uses its bonus action. It can do singing and fucking dive bombs. That's all it can do. It's still 20 feet in the air, like, above you guys still.
Oh, above us.
Yeah, above
'cause
you
it,
guys.
It was
still.
80 feet up.
Okay.
So it's still.
Yeah.
It's a very slow
60,
dive bomb.
Yeah,
Did Harpy 2 die last turn?
I believe so.
Okay. So I was gonna use my bonus action for my right, but this is basically the same thing. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put Hex on the Earth Elemental in front of me.
Okay.
Move your hex to it? Is that what it is?
Yes. So she eyes roll back, glow green, certain words glow. The same words glow on the Earth Elemental. Words. I don't know what I'm saying. Because deep speech doesn't have a language equivalent, so I'm just making things up. And then she's going to attack like normal instead of casting a spell because I want to use my extra attack because I already used my bonus action. And I will attack. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
Woo! 4. That's gonna be 11 plus the extra d6. Oh, I'm also giving a disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay. Okay.
So that's a total of 12 damage. One of that is magical from the hex. And then my second attack.
So. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go.
All right, my second attack is gonna be
12 does not hit as pink, like it's kind of pinks off.
alrighty. That ends my turn. And then her eyes roll back, and she's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. That one's
Belts.
banished.
sex words."
Me here.
3 turns concentrating on
My
damage.
God.
Sex word.
I would like to cast Frostbite on the Earth Elemental in front of me.
All right.
You okay there, bud?
So it has to make what kind of saving throw?
Concentration saving throw.
All right.
Constitution, you mean?
Yes. Sorry, that thing.
That is a 16.
Meets beats. So it met it.
Okay, so as you concentrate on the spell, as the ice starts to form, it breaks off as it moves.
Damn. Do I have anything else? Ooh, that might be interesting. Is that an action? One moment. Okay, as an action. All right, I'm good. Pass turn.
All right. So, Alephius, you're up.
Cool. Bonus action. I'm targeting Harpy 3 with lightning bolts. Not actual the spell lightning bolt, but the one from the storm sphere.
Yeah. I figured.
I have a lot of lightning spells. I have to clarify.
That's also fair. Yeah, it's fine. It's going. But like, yeah. How far does it have to be before it's out of range? By the way,
60 feet.
Curious. Huh?
60 feet.
60
if it's
feet.
20
so,
feet above us, then
yeah, so it's just within range.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
12.
12 hits. Roll damage. We'll see. 19.
19.
It dies.
Does it
That would
land
be saying it
on
dies.
me?
It lands right next to you. Just
Oh,
like a split second. Like,
closer.
like a split second, like as like it's about to hit the ground, you're like, yeah, and then like your mind clears, like, oh wait a second, lands right in front of you. A little bit of goo gets on you.
Oh God, my legs! I can't feel my legs.
If I were to do a one-liner, I would do. I guess it can't take such a shocking review.
Get out of here, sons.
You guys
so
watch as
proud of
like
you.
you guys watch as Charles takes and like bites Olympius.
Damn it.
I don't care.
As an action, let's see. Lithius will do. 2 is still suffering from poison stuff, yeah? 2 is still suffering from vulnerability to poison, correct?
Oh, 2 is dead.
Yes,
So-
it is. Its corpse is still vulnerable to poison.
Oh, sorry.
Confirmed, 100%.
Harpy
Well,
one
that's
is
for
20
my
feet above you.
For my actual action, I'll do another Chaos Bolt. This time at level 1.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of, I actually need to do. Okay. And...
Oh, I thought that was a 1.
Yeah. Why would you do this?
I'm sorry. I can't control my powers. It just happened this way. I'm sorry.
13.
Is that
That's
Is
not
that the
No,
fireball.
it's not.
7 and 8
It's
is
not
fireball.
I think everything's a fireball.
Me too.
Every time I
7
do
or
something, I'm like,
8.
it's a fireball.
I want everything to be the fireball.
I kind of do too, just to get it out of the system, you know?
What is it?
How good is it? Take an extra turn. Gain damage resistance. Gain a
Are
level.
you blue again?
I mean, he's already still blue.
Even taller.
I actually don't think this happens. Let's see. What's their status effect? Hey, Cal, what's your aura?
Oh no!
Enchanted
Oh
or
Prevents
no!
charm.
Enchanted or charmed.
Yeah.
Okay,
enchanted
this is
over.
an enchantment.
Alright.
But this might actually affect the harpy. And it does
What?
affect the elemental. I
What?
cast confusion on myself.
I don't think it goes off because you're within range.
Exactly.
Wow, clutch
Um,
paladin.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I just stand
It's not.
there looking
It's
pretty.
only one target. Range 90 feet. Duration up to a minute. Oh no! Each creature within a 10-foot radius. Yeah. So the
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 elemental
heartbeat-
needs to make
The
a
elemental
wisdom
is within
saving
10
throw.
feet. Well, I think it says allies. I'll double check to make sure for you.
Please do.
So I think it says. It just says yourself and your allies. So yeah.
Yep, so elemental needs to do a wisdom saving throw or be confused.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. Yep, it is not immune to confusion.
I would say
Kidding me?
I would say
You said,
you're a
you
wizard,
said wisdom, right?
but you're a sorcerer.
Yeah, because I'm sure Earth Elementals have great wisdom.
That is a 16.
Wow, that'll
Damn.
actually pass. I'll do a reaction to reduce it.
All right. It's like you feel the confusion spell like go off, and like as it's about to come into effect, Cal's aura like does like a pulse, like an invisible pulse, and just like completely gets rid of it. But you watch as it starts affecting the elemental as you use your reaction to make sure it connects.
What about the harpy?
That is
So you gotta-
hilarious.
Harpy's
You gotta
20 feet in the
right, you
air.
just have to roll 1d4, right?
So
its turn.
on its turn, it needs to roll
Well, no,
1d.
like for you to because it's saved, and you said you're gonna use a reaction
His
to.
spell save is
No ma-
16, so no matter what he rolls, it fails.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's true. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so elemental being confused. Harpy's 20 feet in the air, so this is a
Yes.
10-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't reach it, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Um,
the horse?
I was about to say, could you roll me a throw for keys?
Sure. What's its? What is its?
Let's see. Riding horse.
Wisdom
is +0.
Okay. 17.
Oh
it
my
succeeds.
fucking god!
Fine.
You are a crazy chaos luck demon.
Now,
It's
to
just
be
the
fair-
scales continue to be unbalanced.
Just
To
watch.
be
One of these
fair-
days, you'll all be pulled together. He'll roll a 1, and then it'll be fireball, and it'll be a TPK
Like what?
instantly.
2 of us will be down already, so we'll just
That's
fail
how
our
we
saves.
Die. That's how this game ends.
TPK.
To be fair, my storm sphere does fade away because of it, though. Because this does need concentration for the effect, which is fine. It's 80 feet in the air and everyone's out of range of it, so that's fine.
This is fine.
So then I'll actually do my action. and
Jesus.
cast Chaos Bolt.
All right, that was a very eventful turn.
I know.
Natural.
Ah, crit fail. But no one's in line.
As you as you ready yourself, could you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Rip.
Are you guys trying to make me fall?
Maybe.
With the way you roll,
Shut
you might
up.
fall.
That's an 18.
Cool. You did not fall off the cliff. As like you go, all of a sudden like you wobble like what, and like goes like down, and you watch as like
Imagine if he felt like this and hit Caffriel.
That shit, I would have laughed really hard. I'm not gonna lie.
I would have too. I would have.
I would have been
died.
like, you know what? That's fair.
So I missed. So that's all I can.
Oh yeah, because you had such
Oh,
a terrible
right.
turn.
yeah.
My action economy's kind of clutch right now.
Unintentionally.
Yeah.
Oh my
When wild magic gives you more action economy.
Some of it's a fact.
All right, Harpy 1 flies, dive bombs right towards you, and it's gonna hit you. It's gonna attack you once with its claws and once with its club. So as it goes down, kind of like with its with the claws on its feet, coming at you. That is 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So that does 4 points of slashing damage as it comes down and scratches you down from your fucking forehead all the way down. And then it takes this club that it has and goes a swack right on your fucking face.
Okay.
That was the wrong one. 7. It misses.
Okay, cool. I'll see concentration to see if confusion holds up. It does.
So, because since you cast confusion on yourself, does that make the thing go away?
Yeah,
No, Storm Sphere's gone.
Yeah, Storm Sphere's gone.
Yeah, no one was in range anyways, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Saying for my own knowledge sake.
Imagine if you could move Storm Sphere as like a bonus action.
Oh,
man, that'd be nuts.
It's already good enough.
It's so good. I love Storm Sphere is like probably my favorite 4th level spell.
So, yeah. So boom, it hits you, and then it's gonna look around and see that it's basically alone, and that the elemental that it brought is fucking really hurt, and then it's gonna start taking off. So it's gonna fly out.
I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Can Capriel
Okay.
take it too?
Oh, wait, no,
Ooh,
I can't.
wait.
I already used my reaction.
Yeah, use your reaction.
I've been so off my game. Anytime anyone within 5 feet of me gets attacked, I can use my reaction
Oh
to
yeah,
attack.
Sentinel.
Oh, she has Sentinel, so she could stop it if she hits
I'm
it with
up.
the reaction.
Yeah,
You can stop
Yeah.
I can attack. I can do it. I can do the thing.
Do it.
Yeah,
Do the thing.
Do it.
Stop
I mean,
it. It's past.
Regardless,
attack.
you're gonna get an attack on it. So 18 hits.
18.
It's not moving.
Oh Lord, she not moving. 10 damage.
She might be not moving because she might be dead. Also.
No, she's still alive. But
Okay.
as she's starting to fly up, all of a sudden, boom! You hit her and knock her back, her head collides with the fucking cliff face. Boom! And she fucking gets up.
Yeah. Hook her with the scythe.
Kind of stunned at the moment.
I'm just waiting for the rock elemental to walk off the edge of the cliff.
Oh, I want that so badly.
I'm just
All right.
your voice isn't as pretty as Melody's.
Hell yeah.
Damn right.
Melody.
Who's Melody? Grandpa, you're up. You were at the bottom of this 90-foot cliff.
If anyone's up there and the battle's over, someone heal old Dahlia. Cure wounds on my legs at 2nd level.
All right. Your bones start
do you
going
have
back
your-
into place.
Do you
11.
have your medic life alert on you, Grandpa?
And if I can I just I'll see the harpy next to me, feeling kind of tired. I'm gonna see if I can loot the body. Shrug, look up at the cliff, the top where all my friends are, 100 feet up. Shrug and start looting the body.
Oh
Poor Grandpa.
no. I wonder if there's any wares I can sell.
She had a club, but maybe she'll have something better.
Club of soul stealing.
Yeah, right. It's
Not
just
like
slightly wavy and a little bent.
All right, so that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, do I find anything from the harpy or?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hold on. Take it back. What'd you roll? You roll.
Oh, do I need to roll something for?
Roll me a investigation.
Okay. 7.
7. You find a club that she had on her, and you find some harpy feathers, kind of drenched in blood and goo.
Just
Ooh.
and I'll just toss it back on the the body,
Other than that, that's really all you find.
and I'll just kind of sit back and just take a breath,
This is some Salix levels of luck right here.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna
Right?
cannot roll at all.
Salix doesn't have
Or-
luck because of characters like Olivia. It's imbalance.
He's
Then Momo
taking
needs
all
to
the
clear
luck.
Orpheus.
Yeah, poor Momo.
Poor Momo.
Alright, so-
We love you, Momo.
As the Earth Elemental's turn, he's got to roll a d10, right?
Yeah, I'll roll it.
All right.
6. The creature doesn't move or take any actions this turn.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my
Alright.
god.
So it's
I can taste sound.
The fight has been CC'd.
All All right, so that's all I can do.
That is crazy because of the confusion possibilities, there are a few that still let it attack stuff, and that's one of the few that isn't. Man,
All right.
I think Oliphius is RNGesus. I think it's him.
I know, he's been preaching the praises of Knuffles for years. This is just the kickback, finally.
God, where was Oliphius when I was trying to get fucking pink Rathian plates back in 3U?
Damn, desire
fuck
sensor.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, top of the order, Cal Zarel.
I would like to move one square
I
down,
hear siren.
and I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna shout, "Enjoy your trip," and I'm gonna try and make a shove attack, which he has disadvantage on because he's hexed.
It's true, he does have disadvantage on strength
I'm
checks.
gonna try and Spartan kick him off the cliff.
Oh!
All right.
Grandpa from below. I sure hope no one
Oh,
jumps
it's only
in
11.
He rolled a natural 1.
Yes!
Oh!
Oh my
Enjoy your
God.
trip, bow!
No, he's shitting me. Like, fucking look at that. I'm not even joking. He rolls a fucking.
Hopefully-
He dropped an
Wow.
18.
Wow.
Wow.
Jesus.
So you say that and you fucking Sparta kick him and he like takes a stumble and then he tries to foot himself and that's just part of the confusion. He tries to earth glide at the same time and just his foot goes in and just trips and kind of goes falls over backwards, hits the side, boom, hits the ground and takes fucking. He's gonna fucking die. There's no way he's gonna live that unless I roll fucking 9 1s.
And I could always take my reaction to finish him off because he left my range of attack.
That's a four.
left
That's
not
force.
all of
our
That's
range of
force
attack.
Well,
movement,
not willingly,
remember.
though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
Oh, that's true. That would have force movement. You're right.
Yeah, it's 22 points of damage. He fucking dies. As he hits the ground,
he's the
you
harpy
guys
claw.
watch as this this explosion of fucking rocks, 10, Grandpa, 10 feet away from you, fucking boom, fucking
Not
crater in
detained.
the
Is this
fucking
not what
ground.
you came here for?
Is this not why you are here?
You're
Bonus
mixing up
action,
movies!
Billow's cape.
Pulling an Alex with the quote.
Thank you,
Oh
Colleen.
my God,
I'm so happy.
Damn, that was crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking dead. You fucking Jesus Christ.
Are you happy
I can't
that
believe he had a plus 5. He had a strength of 20.
Yeah.
And he
Cal had a
fucking,
+8.
and you rolled a 3.
And he rolled a 1.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's nice. All right, so fucking he's dead. He's so gosh diddly darn dead.
Question for the group:
Mhm.
do we want to fight the other elemental, or should it go away for forever?
Just
It should
leave
go
Make
away
it go
for
away
forever.
forever.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just making
Also,
sure.
there's still a harpy.
Yeah, there's still a harpy. Capel,
Yep.
you're up.
Yep, just making
Oh
sure.
no!
Alright.
If there's still Harpy, I'll use the rest of my movement and take my second attack.
All right.
I thought it was dead.
I thought when you make one attack, the multi-attack occurs if you've made the attack action.
No,
Technically,
Shove
grappling and
is part
shoving
of
counts
the
as
attack.
one attack
Yeah.
on your attack action.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to take the attack action to
Nope.
get the second attack.
It's kind of like the grapple is an attack action as well, so is shove.
Yeah. Grappling and shoving is an attack, like the attack action.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna use the ability. I'll just make the attack. 15
You
to hit.
still have more to do? Damn.
I only used one attack.
Or he just did a shove.
I don't need to.
Don't-
Do I need to spend a first
No.
level spell slot now? I don't need to spend a first level spell slot.
You two are comboing this thing to death. Just
That is 8 points of lightning damage
All right.
and 9 points of magical slashing damage.
So 17 points of damage total. So that'd make that.
I don't know how much damage we've dealt to this fucking thing.
It's still up. It's fucking so close to dying, though.
Not worth the spell slot. And I'll end my turn.
I'm just like it's kind of dazed as you slice across it. Now it's Caffrey's turn.
Murder.
All right. So the thing is within range of me, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Cool. So I'm gonna let Hex float. And then I'm going to use Booming Blade.
Okay.
And
Hell
have
yeah.
some faith. Have some faith in myself.
Yeah.
18?
18 hits.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be a 9 plus that's plus wait, hold on. I still have a second attack and I'm gonna use it, damn it.
I mean,
Plus
it's
a
dead.
5
It's
plus
dead, Colleen.
hold on! No, I gotta take it! Does 12 hit?
It does.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my second attack. Hold on.
It's dead, Colleen.
Hold on, no! Wait, I gotta reroll
Let's reroll that.
Ah, okay. That's gonna be a total of numbers damage.
It's like that
Numbers
fucking scene in
damage.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Yugi just keeps pulling fucking cards out of the deck, like, attack! He's like, monster! 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 And it's fucking like the one keeps attacking over again. And it's fucking Tea's like, stop! He's done! Like,
Yeah.
Stop, it's already.
She just
Yeah.
twirls her scythe like
I got it.
the ribbon on her scythe like catches on fire as she's like,
oh my god.
"You're not as good as Melody."
Fucking as you're screaming, just like, you're cutting like this harpy into ribbons as she's like hardly standing on the edge, just like strike, 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 and just like you get this fucking head like falls off and its body falls behind.
Hell yeah!
Grandpa from below. Who's throwing water?
Bodies at me.
Is
I'll
it
start-
raining?
I'll tie 2 pieces of rope together so I get 100 feet. Tie one edge to the cart so we
There we
can
go.
begin the process of pulling our turtle out of the ditch.
I think
Out
this
of
is
the
more
way.
than a ditch, man.
Jesus Christ.
You guys have enough rope to get
It's
all the
just
way
2
down?
pieces of 50-foot rope. We should have enough. Because I've got 50 feet on me, and I'm sure every like Dungeoneer's pack and Explorer's pack comes with 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
So
Do I have to make a strength check?
We'll just tie
athletics
yourself,
check to climb it?
tie it around you, and we'll just have the key and old Dahlia pull you up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he'll do that.
Oliphius will yell down to Grandpa, "Why is it that you keep falling into everything?"
I'm not quite sure. Eyesight may be getting a little worse as the years go on. Pretty common for totals my age. This one was especially rough, though.
We'll get you out.
Thank you.
So as you guys are lifting your elderly turtle out of the fucking, the bottom of this fucking cliffside, I think we're gonna take a break.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go away. We love all of you. We'll be back. right.
I
So-
have popcorn. I'm ready.
All right, so you have successfully gotten your turtle out of the bottom of the cliff.
I missed my toy. Hey, Crackers. I mean, Grandpa.
Okay, Grandpa, we got you this little device. If you press the button, if you fall and you can't get up.
I think
What's
our
it
thing-
called?
What'd you say, Alex? Adam?
I think we're still on our let's all go to the lobby screen.
Oh no, there's a delay. It should switch back to. I'm looking at. I'm on OBS right now, and we're on the right screen.
Okay. Up there we
There's
go.
just a delay.
So, what? It's been
How's old
2?
Dahlia?
The seagull is back. I didn't know it could come this far inland.
That's real cute.
Old Dahlia and Key seem fine. They're a little bruised and
I'll
battered.
give 10 points on hands to old Dahlia and Key.
Jeez.
Is someone
It
having
does sound like she's about to
indigestion, or was
die.
that old Dahlia?
How's Grandpa looking?
I've got 28 damage done. So
Another 10 points on hands to Grandpa.
thanks, Cal.
I'll just sit back.
Oh,
and
my
just
carriage! And I'll start. Is it? Can mending fix it?
Yes, mending can fix it.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll spend however long it
Give
takes
some time.
to
Yeah, it'll take a bit. It'll take a little bit, but
cast mending and
Clicking keyboard.
yeah. So mending as
I'll,
much as I can.
I'll take over driving, I guess, while you're fixing up.
Yeah,
the
I
cart.
can be inside the carriage well. Yeah, good idea. Thank
Yeah.
you, Olivius. Oh, and like rub the carriage on the back, part of the turtle shell.
Sure, we'll buff out.
I- I know how it feels, buddy.
It'll buff out.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
We should make sure everybody's resting as we travel.
I'll rest when I'm not driving.
I can. Do
Capriel's
this all day.
already asleep.
Olivius, if you want to switch with me in an hour, we could do that.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, that'd
Okay.
be nice.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nope, gotta get past you, Capriel. He'll roll her
This
over.
is still the
fix a
morning,
hole
by
in
the
wall.
way.
I know. We've spent so much, and it's only been the
Was one
morning.
of the harpies still on the
They all fell off
they
the
all fell
off the side.
edge? Okay, unfortunate.
Yeah.
We're taking a
Didn't have
short
much
rest.
on them, just some bloody feathers and a club.
Well, I mostly want to. I don't know. I just want to make sure that there isn't more of them.
Trust me, I saw them quite closely.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Kyle hasn't seen you cast that spell. Remember the spell that, I don't know. I'm probably making mountains out of molehills. Ignore me. And I'll light it on Gideon.
If we run into more, we'll kill them like the rest.
No.
That's a little terrifying, Olivius.
I mean, that's been
Well,
our
I
solution
like
for
the rest.
everything.
I mean, they did try and drop earth elementals on our heads.
That too.
I feel that was self-defense. Killing, I mean, it's self-defense.
That's still whatever. Justify it however way you want.
Onwards?
Onwards.
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 Alright.
Birds. I'm still
Thank
trying
you
to get
for-
the
Oh my
token.
For Heaven's Fang, Lithius, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
I was very, very happy to see its results. Yes.
Oh, I missed all of that.
Oh, it was wonderful.
It was impressive.
He cut a rock man with a sword.
And then
Oh,
kicked it
That
off a
shouldn't
cliff.
be.
Oh, that was you, was it?
He was all like, "Shing, I'll save you from being taken by the harpy. Shing slash
That was
lightning."
interesting. I couldn't do that when Melody did it to us. I think that might be new.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll fill you in later. Let's.
I wasn't infected by. I noticed I wasn't infected by the song, and then I got close to. I saw that Mihi and maybe also Capriel were in danger, and apparently I stopped them from being chopped, so they didn't throw themselves off a cliff like you did. I'm sorry that
I wouldn't say you stopped us from being charmed.
Okay, I'm driving. Get in the wagon if you want to or not. At this point,
I
I
assume
don't
you
care.
were already in the carriage going.
I would assume that you guys are going.
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
Before I rest, Olympius, I had a question for you.
Yes.
Seeing
I
as how-
actually have a question for you as well.
Oh, who first? You first or me first?
Go ahead.
I know that we were talking about you working on Caffriel's weapon next, but seeing as how it needs a mind flayer brain, I was wondering if, maybe you were thinking of ways that you could maybe get me like an extra way to store my spells, or maybe, get me a little bit extra. I find that I'm exhausted after casting only 2, so I was wondering if, I don't have a weapon, but maybe there's something that could work and help with that.
I know of items that can contain spells. I imagine that's pretty common knowledge, Adam. Spell
I
storing.
would say that, yeah, definitely you would know about stuff like this, especially since Hiquan more than likely has at least one.
You could always. I could always try to make a staff, and they would have their own personal amount of spells within them.
It's not necessarily what I am looking for, but I suppose I'll take anything at this point. I feel sometimes like I use a little bit too much up front, and then I'm useless for the rest of the fight. If that one had gone on any longer, or been worse, I may not have been too helpful.
Well,
Maybe a book over staff.
I do know about something called a ring of spell storing, but the spells you throw out are very powerful, and you would probably only get one additional cast out of it.
Okay. Adam, would I know what a pact rod is in character?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, maybe it's something we can look into.
I'll look into it, yeah, certainly. But
Thank
until
you.
I have something more concrete, I can't really do much more than that.
Right. Just keep me in mind if you wouldn't mind.
Absolutely. I just thought of something.
Hmm.
Out of character.
Hmm.
Cabal's Ruin.
Yeah, I have Cabal's Ruin.
Yeah. Couldn't
What
you
about-
have used it?
I could have. I forgot about it until
Yeah.
all of my spell slots were gone.
You don't have Eldritch Blast?
I do have Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you can still apply it on Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I was going to apply it on Frostbite too, but it resisted it. So I remembered it, but I was out of spell slots. I could have killed the thing with Fireball if I'd remembered, but I didn't because I'm a fool.
Follow-up question.
Yeah, what was your
Fire
question?
spells. Are those good to cast?
I honestly did not know how that one was going to turn out. I just knew that there was some... I was worried that more people were going to walk off the cliff, and all that I knew was that I wanted to get them out of the sky, so I just thought, and it happened. I don't know.
Okay. I ask because I haven't been casting. I've been trying to avoid fire spells because scars and
Yes.
all that.
I appreciate it, and to be honest, I don't think I will be casting that spell again for quite a while.
Okay,
Not
so
until I have better control, but maybe it's something I can start working to overcome.
Okay, so maybe okay.
Maybe. We'd have to work on it a lot
Okay.
first.
Can I hear this? 'Cause I'm
How far
riding-
away are you?
I'm
I mean,
riding
we're
by
all in the cart.
No, I'm riding by the cart.
Okay, you're not going
Yeah.
so far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Probably.
When I'll pipe up. Sorry, not to be rude. When I was little, Mihi, and I was afraid of water. I couldn't swim. So my mother just threw me in the river.
Are you suggesting that you light me on fire
I'm not
again?
suggesting we light you on fire again. I'm just suggesting that.
Gabrielle turns over and she wakes up like, what?
I'm suggesting that
Was I not supposed to be using fire?
we just Capriel can light a scythe on fire. Sit fine. She's
No.
she's very skilled with it. She wouldn't.
I always do that. I light my fire or scythe on fire very often.
To be honest, this happened. I didn't know what was going to happen, and it was so far away from me that it didn't seem like that big of a deal, but I don't want fire any closer to me than that.
So
I certainly don't want anyone sitting next to me with it.
So I'll let it. Capriel will get on the horse. She'll be a little far, 25 feet away, and every day we'll just slowly increment closer with fire until you're used to it.
I am not that bad. I have fought side by side with Capriel when her scythe has been on fire. Yes, I am uncomfortable, but I don't immediately flee in pain or anything.
Just say we can help you overcome your fear. No, fear's not it right there.
It is a
Trauma?
fear. It is
Trauma.
a fear.
Trauma
Just a-
might be a better word.
Just a suggestion.
I would like to be able to sit around the campfire with you at one point. I do not think I'll ever shake this fear completely, but being able to at least not have my heart beat a million beats a minute when I'm around a campfire would be nice.
You should run more, so that it will help you keep your heart rate lower. If it's beating rapid, never mind.
The
Not
turtles back in
Everyone is attracted to you, Cal.
the turtles back in Vados actually had a word for this kind of situation. They called it shell shock.
It's true. It's common where I came from too.
But I do not have a shell. I do not understand.
It's something to do with just rattling of the nerves past the incident.
I do still feel rattled by fire, yes, I suppose.
I unfortunately, as the magic of my god wills is mostly fire-based, I know that can't be comfortable, but I can't exactly ask for something different. Malduin runs a forge, you see, not a millery or a textiles factory.
And I've been getting better. I spent time in the forge with Grandpa this time on our last trip. I am trying, but I do not think I'll ever be comfortable with open flame that close to me again.
Well, I
It is
merely ask.
possible to confront your trauma without, basically me is doing well is all I'm saying.
Thank
I
you,
merely
Capriel.
ask because I know of some spells that would be like raising a wall of fire. Yeah, see, that's why I'm asking.
No.
Wouldn't that be something?
This one was not so bad because it was quick, over with, and long distance away from me. So if you have things like that, that is okay. But persistent fire,
I think what we should be appreciating is that Oliphius is asking and being mindful of your boundaries.
True. I did not expect you to be going to such lengths for me, Oliphius, so thank you.
Big strides for everybody, yay!
Yay! Look at us!
Capriel just pets the seagull.
Really, we should probably get rid of that thing.
No.
I should
Definitely.
probably find a hobo to thing. I can't have too many steps forward.
It's already foaming at the mouth. That can't be clean.
I can fix
What's
that,
that?
and I will cure disease and lay on hands.
It doesn't work.
Oh my god.
It's actually a curse.
Your hand goes through the seagull like.
It denies.
The seagull's her real patron.
Was that your original question, Oliphius?
Yes, that was my original question because
Okay.
I know of some spells that could help us out, but they are fire-based. So if
Yes.
you're not okay with the fire, then I can continue
Really-
not using them.
Since I've been growing and becoming, stronger, I've been reading more stories in the book, and not all of them I know what was going to happen. That one was particularly vague, so I wanted to see how it would work, and it seems
Fire
very
the fireball.
unstable. Yes, it seems very unstable, so I'm going to be careful with that one moving forward.
I will also say I've definitely grown more confident with being able to cast larger spells. I still have hurt you guys before, but I feel that with you around, it's not as disastrous. There was an effect later on near the end of that fight. I felt something come on, but then it was immediately dispelled by, well, Cal's mere presence. So,
Wow.
and it
And
gave him the
Don't
opening
tell
to
him
then.
that his ego's large enough as it is.
I'm trying to be humble. It's hard.
Even when he's being humble.
At least he's being honest.
Well, and
What's the perception
Oliphius.
for?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
And Oliphius, I hope that you know and you can feel safe that even if something does go wrong, we won't hate you over it. We've had our issues with it, but we are still here. You're still our friend, and it's not going to change.
More the fact that I'm just happy that I know that you won't immediately die from something that happens.
Oh,
I will warn you, my spells will probably get more fire inferno-y and whatnot. I can't promise it like Olivia can. Like I said,
guys?
that's how Malduin kind of
Guys?
works.
What's up?
Guys?
Kyle?
what?
I smell burning. Do you?
What?
Something's burning.
Can I roll a perception?
Yeah, Grandpa will poke his head out the
Yeah,
back of the
you guys can
carriage.
roll perception.
I'll give myself guidance.
Okay.
God, I need to improve my will checks. I say as I get a 14.
22 for me.
21.
So you guys kind of sitting there, like kind of sniffing about. Grandpa, you stick your head out and kind of smell. And Cal and Grandpa, as you guys take a breath in, you can smell something in the wind. It smells like cold. It smells like the wind. That smell, like that smell that cold has.
Cold mouth.
It's kind of like what you. Yeah, that's what you smell. It smells fresh and nice.
Oh,
That's it.
Really? You quite sure?
Divine
I'm
sense
pretty,
pick up anything?
pretty familiar with
Something
That
Divine sense does not pick up
smells.
anything.
It definitely smells like burning.
Like, when you say burning, are you saying, like, burning wood or fire and brimstone?
Do I see any smoke?
You don't see any smoke.
Or toast? Do you smell burning toast?
Ooh, that's not good.
that's a stroke.
It smells like wood, like burning wood.
Maybe we should stop the cart and get out and make sure, just to be safe, nothing got on the cart.
Like flesh.
Oh, well, that's definitely not.
That's not good.
I know exactly what that smells like.
Concerning.
Same.
Livius,
Oh,
hold up the key and Dahlia.
I'll stop Key
I'll
and
draw,
Dahlia.
draw Heaven's Fang.
I'll take out my staff.
He will leap out of the cart the second that it stopped.
Hmm.
And I assume we didn't have time for a short rest? Adam?
No, I say about an hour's passed.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Yay,
you get your
resources.
yeah.
Orla.
I need to take a full, or not full rest,
I guess
but
I'll
I need to
do
take a full short rest.
I'll do my short rest healing, I guess.
Okay, so we jump off the cart. He's gonna look underneath, see if there's anything burning underneath it.
Okay.
But from way far away. She's looking from 10, 15 feet back.
Roll me a
Yeah,
perception
for real.
check at disadvantage.
Done.
Friel, you generally smell people like Cal and Mihi. Is this like that?
No, this isn't like that. It's not me perceiving the undead. This is. How do you not smell it with your nose?
You see nothing under the cart, by the way.
I'm like I said, I'm very familiar with the burning smell. It is very common in my work, and I'm not catching it.
Divine
She
Sense
looks
did-
at Olympius, panicked. Do you think this is Remember
Do you
what my
think
page?
that it could be the crawling horror amongst the dead, or whatever it was called?
The creeping horror.
Creeping
death.
horror.
Death.
Do I feel dread and terror and?
I mean, how did that make you feel smelling
Yeah,
that?
Oh man,
it's
you ready to go to therapy, guys?
Caffriel runs up to Olympius and kind of grabs his arms it's half a hug and half shaking him
Okay.
it's near. Do you not sense it?
I don't sense anything right now.
I'm gonna get within 10 feet of Cap.
Yeah, I'm gonna get close to Caffriel too. Can we back to back, surround her basically?
Circle
Old
the
shootout
way.
style?
I'm gonna try to contact my patron.
I'm gonna not ritual cast, but just regular cast detect magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Does
put hang on. I'm gonna put Grumbles onto Capriel's shoulder.
So I need. Hold on. Fuck. Okay. So everyone basically wraps around Caffriel. Grandpa does detect magic, and you try to contact your patron. Okay.
Grumbles is on my shoulder now.
Grandpa, you don't sense any magic other than the innate magic that's around you guys naturally. or
I'll
whatever.
just mention that to the group.
Divine Sense has never felt, and protection for evil and good has not done anything.
Colleen, roll me a percentile dice.
Okay.
Did she say out loud she's contacting her patron?
95. God damn.
Now it really matters. Is Adam doing high or low?
Mhm.
Because that could be either real good, real awful.
You don't feel anything. You don't feel your patron connect.
Huh.
Did she say she was trying to contact her patron out loud?
Yeah.
Caffriel, be careful. I told you this thing is not benevolent.
Wait, did I say it out loud?
I thought you were just declaring that to.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were declaring it to the DM or if Caffriel said it. That's why I was asking. Does Mihi know she's trying to contact her patron is the question.
Oh, I don't think Mihi knows. I said that to... Fuck, I'd have to go back and watch that. Oh.
No, I meant like right now.
I don't think he knows right now.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if like you were saying it to Adam or if you were saying it to the group. Like,
I was saying it to Adam.
okay, that's fine. Then she doesn't know.
Do we want to just be
So,
standing here?
Capriel, her eyes go wide. Guys, do you hear that?
Hear what?
I hear the small sounds of what is either feet or clicking.
Like a
Some
chuckle,
wind?
like a laugh. That wasn't any of you. Was it?
No.
I don't see anything magical around either. Does that help?
Okay, I am once more going to... Can we get in the cart before we do that?
I think we should get going as well. I don't think we should be stopped here anymore.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Like, she hangs on Oliphius to get back to the cart.
Oliphius, stay here. I'll take the reins. And then he'll go up
Are
so you
we
can stay
still
with
on the
Capriel.
cliff face? Are we like? For me,
Yeah, how's our travel
Yep,
been?
you're still on the cliff.
Okay, I'll start the key in Old Dahlia.
I'm gonna lag 75 feet behind the cart on Gideon.
I'll wait an hour and heal up before doing something.
I thought we got a short rest.
Yeah, we did.
I was driving, so...
Mihi's gonna be right on top of Caffriel, basically shadowing her, trying to make sure that she's vigilant. Any like Arcana checks or anything she needs to do, just to keep an eye out.
Okay.
And Divine Sense does not pick up anything.
Nope.
Second cast.
I wonder why it would pick those scents specifically and experiences specifically to show to you, Caffriel. That seems odd to me.
I don't know. Maybe it's because we were talking about fire?
Specifically fire and my past, which maybe just stay close, please.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
We'll watch your back.
Thank you.
I'll try to quicken the pace of Old Dahlia and Key a little bit.
Okay. So as you guys go, it seems like the rest of your day goes by uneventful. As you reach the final day, like the final time of your day, you finally get to an area where it kind of goes down into the plains.
Alright, so who's going to be keeping watch then?
Just put the HUD up.
Oh, right, of course. Yes.
We should still keep a watch,
We
though.
should
I
still
don't
keep
think.
a watch, but the hut will help.
Yeah, but I don't think something called creeping death cares much for
there's other
tiny
threats
huts.
besides just
I know.
it. And
I know.
you're
I'm
probably right.
nervous.
The first watch should
Alright.
probably be somebody that can't see in the dark before the fire goes out, before it gets too dark.
I'll take one of those then.
I'll take second watch.
I'll take third?
Do we need 3 or 4?
I mean 4.
4.
I'll take the fourth.
Alrighty.
I like
So
watching the
Olympius will spend the time casting Liamet's tiny hut.
What's that look like?
It's just a tiny hut. It's a tiny
Oh, the castle is
arcane.
good. I don't know if
What?
you have a.
I don't. It's him forming a circle and then chanting. There isn't a real chant. I don't believe that I've really made for that since it's a
Right.
ritual.
Bah hoo wah hee ha ho ho ho.
Shock bait. haha, Shock bait.
I love you. I love you.
God damn it. But yeah, after 10 minutes, the hut will be there. So it was Grandpa first then?
Yes.
Okay. Good night.
He'll sit on down.
I will. I wonder if a warhorse can see in the dark. Give me a
I
second.
don't believe it can.
I don't know if it has dark vision or not. I kind of just want to find out though.
I mean,
It's
it
not.
might have special powers because of your.
It does not. And I don't. I didn't see anything about that. The like big thing with Find Familiar is when I cast a spell on myself, it also targets the horse. Or
That's
whatever.
cool.
Not Find Familiar. Find Steed. It also targets the steed.
Wait, really? So, like, if you cast Branding Smite, do your horse's hooves, like, light on fire?
I would. I guess. But for me, I was more thinking like heroism or protection from evil and good and things like that. But
That's still the greatest thing I've ever heard, ever.
That's really cool.
I will telepathically communicate to Gideon to wake me up if he senses anything, and to just help Grandpa as best he can.
He will
I don't think it has
definitely
to
wake you up
sleep
before I
'cause
go goes.
Okay, thank you. Sweet.
The outside appearance of the hut is a dome. And Alyphius will absolutely make sure to make it look like if someone was looking at it, it would either looks like a rock or a rock.
Like a snow-covered rock or something.
Yeah. Oh, is it snowing?
There's snow on the ground.
I thought that was
It
just
is winter.
aesthetic.
We should
Fuck.
take, like, a time break, a time skip hiatus break until it stops being winter.
Grandpa, could you roll me a perception check for your
Sure.
watch?
And I'll give myself guidance. I don't know if I can since it's a hour-long watch.
Yeah, I'm sure. Why not? Like, I would imagine you'd cast on yourself every once in a while just to kind of look around.
That's how I keep myself awake. Huh,
Instead of a
guidance.
5-hour energy, it's just a jolt of guidance.
I'm looking
5 hour
a little better.
guidance.
Dirty 20 total.
Nice. Yeah, you're kind of looking around. Off of the distance, you see like an elk kind of like walking across the field. Every once in a while, kind of like going and eating and then kind of going off. Other than that, it seems pretty peaceful.
Okay. How long is a watch?
About 2 hours.
2 hours.
Okay. Can I spend part of my watch using my channel divinity, or would that kind of impair my perception check?
That would impair your perception check.
Okay, then I'll pass on that. It's gotta stay perceptive this night after what happened with Caffrey's dealy. Alright, good then.
Okay, so it is Olympius' turn, right? No, it's
it was
Cal's.
Cal first.
Also, I'd like to say this. I want to say that Mihi, like, once Caffriel falls asleep, Mihi's going to scoot her sleeping bag a little closer to Caffriel so that hopefully if she does any spooky, dream-walky shenanigans, it will wake her up.
Okay.
It's okay. You can just sleep close to me because you think I'm cute.
Oop, that's not what I wanted.
Okay. Can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, I'll roll a perception. I will. Is there water around at all? Creek?
Not like close by.
How far away is not close by?
Oh, probably a good few miles.
Okay. when I take the watch from Grandpa, I'll take Tempest Fang out and drive it into the ground and put the shield on the crossbeams and say a quick prayer to Vivine, thanking her for protection and asking for guidance. And then I will occasionally use up the last 3 casts of Divine Sense, and I'll cast Detect Evil and Good 1 time at first level throughout the night, just in case. I don't know if it will have an effect or not. And now I'll roll my perception checks.
The night goes by pretty uneventful. The watch is that you pray and then kind of sit there and you see the wind every once in a while pick up some of the loose snow on the ground and blow it, and you kind of see as the moon reflects, it makes it sparkle.
And as the watch comes to a close, I will wake up Olympius and go to sleep. Unless he wants to.
Alright. No, I just want this whole debacle with creeping, crawling, unnatural forces to be done with.
Oh, so you want me to just leave the party? Fine then.
Alright, hooray, my perception of +1. Oh,
Nice.
okay, 19.
Well done.
So you're sitting there, kind of like looking around, and off from the distance you see something moving. It's kind of
How far?
It looks like a mile away. It's some sort of blob. It looks really big off in the distance.
Some kind of what?
Like some sort of like blob-ish thing. You can't tell. You can't make out any like good like details or anything like that. It's pretty big though. It seems to be surrounded by some other things. It seems to be walking away from you guys.
Going away from us.
Yeah. Then you hear coming from like behind by the cliff.
Close to the blob or not close to the blob?
Oh no, the blob is far, far away. You
Okay.
hear it like kind of like right behind you guys.
I am going to turn around.
You turn around and you see what looks like to be this weird, like it looks like an amalgamation of like looks like a person like hunched over with 4 arms, where its arms are like longer than like its legs, just on the wall, kind of like looking around, and it's big. It's fucking big. It's like twice the size of you.
Okay.
Just kind of looking around.
Is it?
Not
Oh, okay. So it hasn't taken notice of
No.
us.
You see it go, and it kind of looks over in your guys' direction. And as it looks over, you see like as if like it's like its face is like one pure thing of like flesh. Like there's no eyes. There's like a small what looks like to be divots, but doesn't even go in all the way.
I'm gonna do a knowledge arcana check.
Okay.
That's gonna be a yikes from me, dog.
Not daddy. Not daddy. Not daddy. Not
That's
daddy.
gonna be a big ol' yikes for
That's
me.
a 13. Does
I
this
have no idea what
seem?
the fuck this thing is.
Am I having any
check.
dreams right now?
I know what this thing is. I'm
Nope,
pretty
you're
sure.
sleeping peacefully.
17.
You have no idea what the fuck this thing is. Kind of like sniffs around. Keeps climbing on the wall as it like keeps going on the mountain.
Okay. I'm gonna like, let's see, person who probably isn't the deepest deepest sleep. Cal. I'm gonna tap Cal's shoulder.
Oh, Lithius couldn't leave the hut. That's a good point.
Yeah, I know I can't
I'm
leave
aware.
the hut.
Oh, but you
I
can
think
see
you
out
just
of it?
look.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see out of it.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
you can.
clear.
You guys can see out of it. You guys don't have to get out of the
Yeah,
hut, though.
yeah,
I
you
still
can make the
wouldn't.
inside.
Yeah, no, yeah. But I'll wake up.
Oh, it's way bigger than that.
Way bigger than what?
The thing you guys are putting in chat.
Cal?
What's up, yeah?
Yeah, that... Point to the clearly humanoid spindly thing.
Cal, you don't see anything.
I don't see anything. How far away was it?
How far away is it?
It's like maybe 50 feet away.
Divine sense.
Okay, but while you're doing that, Olympius is like arms around or hands around head, pointing directly at it, and then like pointing. 50
Yeah, I don't sense anything.
I pulled the
Give me
bow
the
and arrow
heebies.
out, and
What?
I pulled my bow and arrow out. I'm gonna step out of the hut and just fire a shot. Do you still see it, Olympius?
Do I still see it, Adam?
Yep.
Yeah, same
Does
spot.
it see us now?
Cal doesn't see it.
I don't see it, but you don't. You see me grab the bow and arrow Olympius, and step out of the hut.
Hang on, pull you back in. Just put the arrow out.
I need to. I don't think I can reach it if I just point the arrow out.
Things can.
I
I
don't-
can decide whether or not things leave or go.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
know spells
I-
can't leave or exit, so I don't know if it specifies attacks or not.
No, I know things can't come in.
Oh,
it's
so
the
you're
going
saying you
out.
want me to just point my hand and arm out of the hut? Okay.
Yes.
I understand now. So I'm gonna try and fire an arrow at it just in the general direction that Olympius pointed me at. I'll roll an attack roll disadvantage, right?
Yeah, roll attack roll at
See
disadvantage.
what happens.
I'm sorry, I'm not Grandpa, and I can't give you guidance. I'm not that helpful. I'm more helpful in the way of that thing's alive. I'm making it not that. Real quick.
14 probably didn't hit.
Oh, you did javelin, but it's the same thing anyway.
Yeah, it's the same stats.
Roll damage.
Oh,
Damage for the tree.
7.
All right.
Yeah.
You hit the cliffside.
Okay.
Just and watch as it digs into the rock.
Anything
What did
Olympius?
I see when that happened?
You saw the arrow go right through, and you watch it go like start looking around.
Okay, that's very concerning. It went right through the thing.
Actually, I have an idea. Wake up.
I'm concerned.
I have a smite spell that can turn things on invisible, but I'm gonna
I
navigate.
don't know if it is invisible, because I can't see invisible things.
There's only one way to find out. I start shaking everybody awake.
Okay.
Okay.
Olympius sees something, and I'll like point in the general direction. There, I don't see it. I shot an arrow at it, and the arrow apparently went through it.
What is it? What does it look like?
Yeah, look.
What
Am I-
size category would you?
I woke
What'd you
everybody
call
up.
It's definitely a size large. Yes,
Okay.
yes, Colleen.
Am I frozen?
No.
Nope.
No, you're not.
No, you're moving.
I'm frozen on my screen.
Nope,
Yeah,
you're
frozen
waving.
on us.
No, you're waving.
Oh, awesome. Hold on a second.
Switch of server. Oh,
And
or
dead.
she
And she
just
died
died.
again.
Man, Discord likes you.
Yeah.
Man, it really does.
Okay, so
I
Large-
would like to be like, well, first of all, I'd like to ask what my dreams have been like since I've
They're kind of hazy. You don't It feels like they're bad, but you don't remember what they are.
Oh man, I know that feeling. That's awful.
God, same.
Mihi absolutely dreamed about what happened to her. So she was not in a good mood and probably screamed when she got woken up. Can we even see the thing? Can we make perception checks?
Yeah.
Should we make perception
Can
checks?
Caffriel see the thing?
Yeah, can I see it?
Capriel can see it.
Can I see it?
Caffriel's just like, oh.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it looks like, and like it looks basically like a large like human, like fleshy, not wearing any kind of like clothing like that, but it has no genitalia, it has no like super defining features, and like I said, just the full like.
Can Mihi see it?
Nope.
Oh fuck.
See? She could see it! Probably because apparently I looked into the unknowable and now I can see the unknowable.
How long has that been there, Olivia?
How long has that been there?
Like 3 or 4 minutes.
About 3 or
What
4
are they
minutes.
talking about?
Giant monster. Can't see it, but I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna try and contact my patron again.
Was that out loud?
Yes.
There was also a blob like a mile away.
Okay.
It was moving away, so I'm not gonna really consider it much of a threat.
Okay.
I don't think this is a good idea, Caffriel.
Roll D100.
Well,
I think it's
it's leaving, isn't it, Olivius? We're in
Is
your
it leaving?
No, the
What?
blob was leaving.
For
Oh, the creature's 50
that's
feet
only
away
a
now, so
29.
it's gotta be. Is it coming 50 feet coming our way or 50 feet?
It's on the
going
cliff face, like above us.
Yeah.
Watch,
But
just
it, like-
kind of chilling like a hawk.
Oh, so it's not moving.
It's
Okay.
not moving.
I thought it was moving away as well.
That is a
it was.
29.
See, it was moving
Yeah.
until the arrow got shot. Right?
Damn.
Yeah, it was moving until the arrow shot and then stopped. And now, like you guys can see, it's like, even though there's no like, you don't see any like open nostrils. You just see like, you see as if the nose is like flaring underneath this like layer of flesh.
Okay. I don't think it can get through my barrier. It kind of crawled over it.
Okay.
Well, maybe it'll going.
Maybe I should try and go back to sleep. Maybe that will make it go away.
I feel like I should take the next watch just to make sure, or one of us who can see it should.
When it crawled over the barrier, did it feel like there was actual weight behind it? Like,
I don't.
was it completely silent, or did you actually feel like it had real weight? Like,
I heard
could
it.
it be an illusion that only the two of you could see?
No, I heard it.
There are illusions that can create sound,
I can't sense
Fair.
it with divine sense.
but the real physical presence of weight.
Olivia
Could be
is the
different.
one who was with me when I contacted my patron and talked with it.
You did what? No.
You what?
She told us.
Oh.
We told you.
Oh, right,
this.
okay,
I
she
did
No,
that?
this is the first time you guys
Yeah,
are
I
hearing
didn't
about
think so.
No, well, we told him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
we
Mihi
did.
at least knew.
Yeah,
think
we
Mihi
did.
at least knew.
Okay, never mind.
When?
Like right after
Like,
it happened
right
when we got
when?
back.
Yeah.
When? I don't remember that.
I do. Yeah, we told
I
him.
was pretty
Because
sure it
Mihi was
happened.
upset that Mihi was up. You at least told Mihi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
Mihi at
talked
least knew.
about how she would have been upset. I don't remember actually telling her.
I
No, we
remember
had
you
that
guys
in
telling her.
character.
Yeah, that was in. I'm pretty sure you told
Oh.
all of us like I want to say like
Spooky stuff
75%.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
90% sure.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sending.
So,
You guys watch as it takes a
Beautiful.
closer step down the mountain towards you guys. Just
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Fuck it. I'm going to
hang
draw
on.
Heaven's Fang and activate it.
we haven't told you
Someone-
that.
Someone just sing me a lullaby. Someone sing me a lullaby. Let's see if this helps.
Mihi's gonna sing one of her lullabies that her mom sang to her. To Caffriel.
down the mountain.
Ollie, what's going on?
Does someone know
Trying to
sleep?
come closer.
I don't know sleep. Does Olivia still have
does
sleep?
but it has to meet.
I don't have
20 feet away.
sleep.
It's 20 feet away as it.
Wait! I'll cast a Cursed Wish, and I'll cast Sleep with it.
You still have to beat her hit
You
points.
have to
of
beat her hit
69.
points, and it affects the
Fuck.
lowest person, which is probably you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am absolutely the lowest person. I got this, guys!
Me.
Oh no, they chloroformed all of us.
Okay, Cal.
Me. I would cast
What?
Contact
What?
Other Plane.
Okay.
Okay.
Contact other plane?
I
No,
don't know if
not
I know that.
again.
Never mind. That might be super
Okay, Cal.
meta. Mm-hmm.
Right. Again, points your head towards it.
How far?
10 feet away.
10 feet. I step.
10 feet away.
I step.
Hang
out.
on. Let's see if it does anything.
Please.
Mihi's singing a lullaby.
Please.
It's now on the ground, like right in front of the dome.
I'm gonna
It's right in front of the dome. Same direction.
Madness in the Turning Heights,
Protection.
please.
protection from evil and good, and I step out of the dome and I make an attack.
It's not evil or
We're
good,
gonna find out.
please. It's
All right.
not. I promise you.
Roll an attack roll at disadvantage.
Oh boy. Oh, that... Okay, no, I thought that was a natural one.
I'll give him guidance, or my own version of guidance.
I probably should've
15.
All right. Oliphius, you watch as his blade goes as if it's about to collide with it, passes right through.
Do I feel
Okay,
anything?
and
like any sort of
in.
resistance?
You feel nothing.
Okay.
It's just as going through air, just
And
kind of looks around as if
29.
it didn't know where that came from. Just
Oh, interesting.
puts its head up right against the dome, and you watch as its head stops at it.
Capriel lays down and
One giant hand goes on top. The other two arms grab the sides, and you watch as it tries to squeeze the dome, and you watch.
Do the people that
guessing-
can't see it feel or hear the banging or anything?
Nope. You guys
Oh.
feel, see, hear nothing.
can I
Has it-
try and roll a con save to try and fall asleep or something? To see if that helps.
Roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Mihi's helping, she's singing a lullaby. I can say the lullaby aloud if you would like.
Roll at disadvantage. This thing to Caphrael and Oliphius is loud.
Is there any way I can
Yeah.
help at all?
8.
It hasn't.
So, current up-to-date status on what's going on. It is currently two hands pressing on the barrier, pushing forward, and two more hands are smashing into the barrier itself.
I'm gonna
I,
talk.
Olivia,
so
I don't hear or see any of this. There's nothing out there.
Capriel, hands against head, screaming, for her patron,
I'm gonna,
Madness in the Turning Heights over and over and over and over, eyes shut.
If I could see it, I could banish it, but
I
Yes.
honestly am starting to think that it's not part of this plane.
Do
What'd
it
you
twice. Roll another
Do it
percentile
twice.
dice, but do it twice.
Okay.
I'm really starting to think that's not part of this plane.
Denied.
More
Yeah.
that's called patron for sure.
And 5.
5.
Alright.
Can I use a Cursed Wish to cast the invisibility?
Why do you want to use a cursed witch so often?
Because
You can
it's-
try. For
I wanna
sure.
try.
any spell.
I want to
Yeah.
try.
Roll me a d20.
At the moment you roll a 1.
Oh.
Almost
I'm okay.
a
I'm
1.
okay. It
So-
also lets me see into the ethereal plane.
Okay. So you open your eyes and you see nothing.
Really?
I can't
Wow.
see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. And you are remarkably calm if that is what it is doing. Talking to Oliphius because Capriel is
Capriel,
screaming.
you suddenly feel a presence come in. You see all of a sudden Like how I described before, as if like the edges of your sight starts darkening as like everything becomes dark, and you watch as this gigantic thing bashing. All
We
of a
all
sudden
can
you
see it
watch. No, just the two of them
Oh.
still. And you watch as like all of a sudden the mouth, like where its mouth is, the flesh starts to rip, and you see these gnarled yellow teeth. Before.
Oh, well, look at that. And as per your question, this dome is impenetrable for 8 hours.
By the way, everybody saw like the vision darken. Only Kafriel and Oliphius saw like that thing.
Okay, so our vision all darkened, but we didn't see anything else besides that.
Yeah.
Also, it's gone now. Its face kind of ripped apart in half, or like obliterated. It
That
was really
sounds
interesting.
Horrifying.
Hello?
Did anybody else see their vision get dark?
Hello?
Are you
Is it
okay,
still dark?
Kafriel?
Do we all
Only
hear
Kafriel.
Did everyone hear that?
Only Capriel.
Oh.
Only Kafriel can hear it. Everyone's vision's still darkened, but only Kafriel can hear that.
She's like crying, like, I'm okay now. It's
Mickey is
gone."
holding her.
Yes, it's gone.
I do not know how that thing found you. I've not seen
I
one
don't
for
know
a
either.
very, very long time.
I tried to call you earlier. I didn't know.
I did not sense your call.
Did you kill it?
Let's just say it no longer exists.
Gabriel.
Sweet dreams, Gabriel. And then all of a sudden, everyone's vision goes back to
No,
normal.
damn it! Damn it!
It's okay, Kafriel. It's gone.
Talking to
It's gone.
Madness in the Churning Mist, yes? Or Churning Heights. What? I had questions.
He got rid of it.
Oh, good. How often can you do that?
I don't know. He didn't hear me earlier. I
That's
tried.
concerning.
I tried. When I could smell it and you couldn't. I tried, but he didn't hear me.
How do you know that he didn't send it to you?
I don't.
Also, do you... Maybe it's because you're away from the ocean?
Did it have anything to do with the ocean? Did it look like the ocean?
No, but if his name is... Like, when I hear the word churning in her history, I think water and ocean, so...
I'm pretty sure that this is the same entity that drove my mother to madness.
Well, we
He
will not
said
let that happen.
He said that if he gave all of his power to me at once, that it would drive me mad.
I mean, or that could have been the crawling horror and death.
Or it could be the same thing and he is tricking you, making you dependent on him for safety.
I mean, yeah, that could always be.
That's true.
That could absolutely be a thing.
He said sweet dreams, and now I'm very tired.
Okay, go to bed. I'll sing the lullaby again.
I know where the water. I saw where that water was at. I just know it's far away, like a mile or so.
Yeah, it's like it looks like to be like a small well, it's like a big pond, but not like it's not quite the size of a lake, but it's not like super small. It's like
A decent. I know.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave the hut, hop on Gideon, and head towards it.
Okay.
Cal, where are you going?
Hopefully to get answers. I have no idea if this is going to work.
Don't go alone. Somebody please go with him.
Well, he's on a horse and pretty far away. Oh, there he goes.
There we go. It's off. It's...
I'm always right.
He yells from.
No, I'll stop and I will stop. I will turn the horse back to face.
You may always be right, but you are not always safe. Bring someone with you, please.
I
will stay with Cafriel.
I'll go. Because if there's something else that you can't see and I can for some unknowable reason.
Fine. And I will help Oliphius onto the back. Hang on. And take off towards the water.
Oh, immediately storms around.
And now the dome is gone.
Oh, no, the dome's gone. Fuck. That's true. I can't.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, no.
Well, that's concerning.
Oliphius would have. It's too late.
No, it's
too
fine.
late.
I can. Yeah,
it's too late.
I can recast it.
I can make something in the meantime if you have to go.
I don't have.
I can take Cafriel, but while she's asleep. She's asleep. I'll go by myself. The dome's more important.
Okay.
I can get back. Go fast. I'll go by myself. It's fine.
I just...
You don't always get to make safe decisions, sadly. And I don't...
Why can't you just go with him?
Because Grandpa has
I could, but I can't.
magic that I do, and I'd rather...
It's
I
at
can't
least
see-
something.
I can't see the creature either.
Neither can Cal.
Grandpa's too big. It will slow Gideon down. I'm just going to.
Well, I mean,
It's no. You're a big boy. HOE
For you.
and I corn fed, and I will take off towards the water.
And I'll recast the hut. Damn it! I totally forgot about the hut.
Yeah.
you're our hut boy. Hut epicenter.
Hut boy, boo-ha-ha.
Mm-hmm.
So you ride. I'd say maybe like a good 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Not too long.
If that.
Yeah.
Moving at a very fast pace.
Eventually make it to this large pond. You see a thin layer of ice along.
Really thin.
You see not like it's thin. You can see the water underneath the ice.
Yeah, that's okay. That's I'm going to.
You see a duck like waddling on top, like.
I'm going to build a fire. With my tinderbox. 10 minutes is too long, and I don't know if this is gonna work, but I really want answers, so I'm gonna risk the hypothermia and leave the armor and the sword on, and just walk into the ice, freezing, and clear a path with my arms, and then dive in praying.
Okay.
I don't know.
Roll me a D100.
For hypothermia. 20.
Okay. As you dive into the water,
I'm lost as fuck.
you feel your skin go cold, ice cold. Your muscles want to just not move and retract as you feel so slowed as you dive a little bit deeper.
And I can breathe underwater now.
A little bit deeper. You can?
From the ring of water breathing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just keep going down until I hit bottom.
So you... Deeper. And then you see some sort of reflected surface. As you're going deeper. And now it feels like you're going up.
Okay.
You come up, and you see you're now on a lake. You no longer feel cold. It's very warm, actually. You look around, you see cattails coming up from the edges of the lake. You seem to be in the middle of a clearing of a forest, maybe? You're not quite sure. and there's a mist surrounding you all around, as if like you can. It's clear and not at the same time. And you hear behind you, "What can I do for you?" You turn around and you see
I turn around
Vivian.
shouting Tempestar, and I swing for the fucking fences.
You swing, and all of a sudden your hand, like a hand, catches your blade, and it's Vivian standing right behind you. She says, "Was that really necessary?"
To be honest, I'm not really sure what's hunting my friend, so figured. I don't know. Trying to be safe.
Fair, I suppose. Now, what brings you here?
Creeping horror and death, and madness in the churning heights. I'm lost, and they're coming for my friend. They told. Well, creeping horror and death is coming for my friend. I'm not sure what the other one is, but my friends can't. My friends can see it, and we can't, and it appears to be hunting her. And I need help to fight it. I don't know if there's anything you can do.
There's not much I can do right now. I have a few followers. And this, well, this creeping horror and death is gaining more. But, however, the best I can do is protect you from this for at least a little while. It should not affect you for a bit. It will not be forever.
And he's. Where do I look?
Look to your friends for guidance. You're doing a wonderful job. The path is bumpy, but you're making your way. After all, you found Eberron.
Give her a Calzerl smile, and the cape will billow even though it's soaking wet.
It billows and then freezes
you dry it
immediately
off.
into billowing.
Yeah, it dries up.
I was gonna say that it's one of those like flip.
Do I
Whenever you
see?
like shake something wet.
Do I see the well?
You don't quite see the well.
I will.
At least you don't see a well-like structure.
A well-like structure. I will. Taking out of my pack, I'll take the sword. The sword that mom gave me, and the shield, and I will give them to her.
Mm-hmm.
And is this temple involved that we're going towards now? Do you know that?
I do not believe so, but there are answers hidden deep below.
Answers hidden deep below. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm about to dive in, and I dive into the water and take my leave.
You start swimming, you go deeper and deeper and deeper, and then all of a sudden you feel yourself swimming up again, and just You come up from where you carved a hole in.
Freezing.
Fucking freezing.
I will.
Roll me a Constitution check.
It's saving throw or check. That was a saving throw, but it's the same modifier, so that's a 21, which is
Whatever,
okay.
it's fine. Cool, you do not gain a point of exhaustion
Hell
from the
yeah.
freezing cold.
Or hypothermia.
Alright,
Yay.
I will run up to
Like,
the
yeah. You get up just like you're like you feel yourself like
could have taken off the armor, but that was a bad idea, and I'll run to the fire. And I want to try and use thaumaturgy as like a blow dryer. Not necessarily like, because I know prestidigitation can warm you, but thaumaturgy can't. So it's more of just blowing air to get the water off of me to dry off.
Okay. Yeah, you're drying, but like it's fucking cold as shit.
I built a fire. I know. I built a fire for the armor, and as soon as I feel warm enough, I'll hop on the horse and head back.
It's daybreak.
Oh shit!
Can
So how long has he been gone for us?
yeah? How long has he been gone for us?
A few hours.
Yike!
Oh no!
Oh man, that's gonna be.
So
a
I
yike for
say
me.
that we prepare the graveyard burial ceremony for him. I think if anyone wants to say any words, he's definitely dead.
Can we do
Man,
like
I just gave him a sword too.
I know.
Can we do
Oh,
a little bit of time at
Wait,
camp,
listen.
like while he was gone?
I
Adam,
want to talk, but I don't know if you guys would get the long rest.
Adam,
Yeah, I'm
can
finishing
we
my
like?
long rest.
I have things I want to do
Yeah, you
while
can finish
Cal is
this long
gone.
rest. Oh sure, yeah. You guys can RP if you want while he's gone.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. So like, Mihi's still gonna be like holding Caffrey, like head still in her lap, and she's gonna keep singing the lullaby that her mother sang to her. Now go to sleep in chasms deep, with darkness all around you. Though rock and dread may be your bed, so sleep, my baby dear. Now comes the storm, but you'll be warm. The wind will rock your basket. The crystals fine will glow sublime, so sleep, my baby dear. And with a song, it won't be long. You'll sleep, my baby dear. And she'll keep singing that until Caffriel falls asleep. Then, once Caffriel falls asleep, she's gonna take out Grim. Grim,
Yes, me.
I know we talked about this a little bit, but I'm gonna need you to remember everything you possibly can. Do you know anything about an entity known as the Madness in the Churning Heights? Or creeping dread and death?
I feel as if I've heard that before. As if
Keep thinking really hard.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Mm. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I know of one other place we might be able to find information. I might be able to find information. But I can't do it. So I think we'll
That
just...
sounds incredibly ominous.
What?
Hey, look up.
Oh, right, I have to speak out loud and everybody's here. Uh-oh.
Yes.
I think I can find a place where I can do some research, but it's incredibly dangerous, and I've only been there once, and it was by accident. So,
Research.
yes, research.
We're gonna live. He's like,
Do go on.
I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about it yet.
What do you mean?
It
a
may
place
have
you've
just been a
been
dream.
with us this whole time?
Yeah. Like I said, it may have been a dream. Let's let Catherine
Inside
rest.
It's too bad that the one person that knows about, has an inkling of this is currently swimming.
yeah.
This conversation's going
Swimmingly.
swimmingly.
So insight check.
Yep.
I'll do it as well.
How do I do a GM roll? But I don't want them to know what skill I'm using.
Well,
I guess I do know.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they have like this new. Nice.
Miki's a tough cookie to read right now.
Oh, good. You know how to lie. I think. Because I can't read you.
I am not being deceptive here. I am just not ready to talk about it. Please respect my boundaries.
That's fair. You were very easy to read last time.
I do not like to lie or even hide the truth from people, but I'm not sure what this was or if I was even dreaming or not. So I need to find out for myself first, and I can't do that right now. Cafriel is more important, so I will wait.
All right. Can I
I will
just
take
say...
the last watch. You two go back to bed. And guess what?
I was just gonna say, last time I could read you like a book.
Why is that funny?
I got that, Olivia.
I didn't. Can somebody explain it to me? I'm confused.
Good night.
What? No, tell me what the joke
Good
was.
night.
No. She's like looks down like Capriel in her lap, like wanting to get up and like stop them, and she just can't. Oh.
Like when you have a cat on your lap.
Exactly, and she just looks so sad. Oh. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to do.
Alright, so daybreak happens.
So, Cat's still not here.
Yes, when he said he was going to that body of water, don't mean to be dark, but what was he planning to do?
Drown? I hope not. He has a ring of being able to breathe underwater, so that makes it very difficult.
But does he have a ring of not frozen to death in a lake that was probably freezing temperatures?
Also true. We want to send someone.
Right, water does that.
We want to send someone on key to go head over there, and then I'm sure that's when we hear the hoofbeats.
If he's cold, I can warm him up.
Oh, wait.
Oh, good. So either it's his horse, alone.
Is Cafriel awake at this point?
I guess we'll take care of Gideon. That was Cal's last request.
Yeah, is everyone awake?
Sure.
I hope Gideon brought back the sword, Olympius.
Do we see Cal at this point?
Is the dome still up, or is the dome faded at this point?
It would be out 8 hours, so yeah, it'd be up.
Unless you pop yourself out of it.
I have to leave it.
You put your
and
right
we can
foot
see through
in. Put your right foot
I'll
in.
hop off the Gideon and dive in freezing my ass off into the temple.
Salutorius Calzarel.
As you dive into the dome,
It fades. Oh. And I'll sit down.
Salutorius Calzarel. You said
he's
you
kind
would
of
only be
shivering.
gone for a little while.
To be fair, I didn't know if it was going to work, but it worked.
What was going to work?
I found Avalon and I got some answers.
You found the watery tart palace?
You went to Avalon?
I found it. And
wow.
Where?
That was like your life.
Wait, so
It's here?
So
well, the life's goal is to find Avalon and find the well. I did not find the well. I'm freezing. Please, it's the I didn't take the armor off because it would take me time, and then I was like,
Prestidigitation.
fight. Oh, thank God.
Do you need a hug?
Yes, please.
I have a hug.
Well, I can heat up your armor.
Grandpa pushes Capri all the way and tugs down.
But when sending to Igden. Well,
What?
Ansys,
Why are we
I
turning
was
around?
told Ansys lie below.
Okay.
Oh,
in the
she
Underdark.
meant in the temple.
Because you asked about the temple.
Oh,
below-
I told.
yeah.
Okay. I never mind. And now that
I also thought it was the
contextually-
Underdark.
No, see, thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was
fair
totally.
enough. Fair enough.
That was
I
an
guess that
accurate
was.
reading.
But you asked
didn't
about
realize-
the temple.
I asked about the temple, but then she said it lies below, and then like we're
Okay.
planning on going to the Underdark. So that
That's
was
fair.
No, no,
That's
I-
fair.
yeah.
But no, she. yeah.
Okay.
She was talking about the
It's
temple. It's okay.
I was
Thank you for the
told
clarification.
Answers lie below. I was told answers lie below. We need to get below this temple that we're going to. She said that she could give us a couple days to protect us.
From
The creeping horror and death. She said it
That's
won't
perfect.
last forever.
I appreciate my twin.
she can do that?
She's a goddess. She's kind of
Well,
awesome.
apparently these things are
I
like
mean,
older than God.
So
Like
am I,
she's-
to
she
be
said-
fair.
You are. She said that she could buy us a couple
And she's like stuffing her face with food.
days. She said she could buy us a
No,
couple
Breck.
days.
The rock soup, I'm just like,
I think
It's stone soup.
it was
think?
7 days, right, to get there.
It'll be 7 more days.
7 more days
Oh
from
my
here.
god.
We need to sleep in the cot, and our watches should be used to drive the cot.
Okay.
I don't think we can stop.
Okay, so
this is good.
either
So we've proven that a goddess can help a little bit, but I have a plan, and I'm going to be calling on something that's. If we're going to need more help, we shouldn't be able to turn to gods and goddesses.
I disagree with that actually quite a bit.
I have my own methods.
I think we should. We
okay,
don't know how long.
ominous.
We should use the time that she's giving us to get to the temple. If these things might be at the temple, and then there'd be only 2 of us that can see them, and we can't touch them. I'm not
I
saying
will-
that we
Also don't-
shouldn't explore your avenue. I'm just saying I do want to use our opening to be fast.
We should, absolutely.
I also want to reiterate the fact that you guys didn't hear or see anything happening that was going on, so we don't even know if they can touch us.
We don't, but I'm not going to operate under that they can't. It touched the dome, right? You
Yes.
maybe, but
It is
let's-
odd that we didn't see any effects on the dome, though.
Let's
Maybe it was in their minds.
maybe
That's what
let's
I'm
get
thinking,
camp
but-
cleaned up. Let's get moving. Let's get on the road. We don't have much time.
If we need time or if we need to go as quickly as possible, I'm sorry to say this, gal, but we might need Gideon lashed to the car.
I know. That's what we're gonna have to do.
We also need to do something about old Dahlia.
Oh, I healed her, don't worry, and she had some time to
That
rest.
wasn't what I was talking about.
Excuse me.
Either she's gonna be in the cart, or we need to send her somewhere safe. Because that's a lot of weight.
We just tie her to the back of the cot. Gideon and Key can do that.
In the cart. We can't have her walking alongside because that will slow us down.
I don't know game rule wise how that works. I don't know how exhaustion for animals work. I don't think Gideon
I
can
know
get
you-
exhausted. Because of
I don't care if Keys gets
I know
exhausted.
you don't care, but you're about to do the Sam horse moment in the Mines of Moria.
Poor fucking horse.
I don't think that any horse, I mean, I don't know about Gideon, but he as well, I don't think it can pull a cart for 7 days without rest. Are you mad? That's inhumane.
Well, we'll have to rest, but we need to go as quickly as possible, is what I'm saying, to save as much time as we can.
Yes, we can still rest for the night.
Yes, we have 2 days.
And we also have your hut still. The animals can be in that as well.
Again, we don't know if this thing can even interact with us. It didn't do anything to Gideon or Keys.
Yes, then what's the issue of going the pace we've been going? We don't need to kill these animals just to go.
I wasn't saying that we should kill
We
it.
know how long we have.
Old Dahlia is a part of Dragon's Melody, just like any one of us.
I knew we
Regardless,
should've left.
let's leave.
I recommended that we leave her to her retirement,
Again,
but
I was
no.
on that team as well.
Well, I disagree with that.
See,
too. I
this
think
is
they're wrong.
exactly what I worried about was her getting hurt, and you know what you did?
I
You got her
tied-
hurt.
I tie Keys and Gideon to the front, and I'll tie old Dahlia to the back, and I'll start driving the cart as we're. I'm assuming this conversation happening while we're picking up camp.
Yeah.
So the question becomes, how is this going to work? I guess because we can sleep in the cart. It's more just the animals and the weather and being on the cliff face.
How long does the cliff face last? Is the question.
Oh no, we went down to the
Because
plains.
no, we're
so
on-
off-
we're
on-
yeah, we're
we
on
just
the
got
plains.
to the
We
plains.
just came down.
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I can't wait for Catfield to sing her lullaby to Mihi. That's gonna be adorable in duality.
All right. So next day then.
Okay, I think that's actually a perfect opportunity for us to end.
Oh no!
Not next day, next month.
next
Yep.
decade.
Oh.
Next
Oh,
decade.
So-
next decade.
So
Fuck
again, to
2019.
reiterate, we will be taking a little break for the holidays and a bunch of other stuff. So we'll be coming back on the 11th. So we hope to see everybody come back when we do. Love each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.